Buenos. Buenas. Hello. Please forgive me. Forgive me. I'm like last minute taking my meds and I can't have them without food. I try not to eat when I'm streaming, but I need to make an exception this time, or else I will just throw up. So, I may be munching a bit. This is for the betterment of my health. But, hello! Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. Oh gosh, I keep bumping into the table. Gosh dang it. I swear. You know? I feel like something people don't take, like people take for granted a lot. When you are the average height of the life kind, of the life kind crossed out, when you are of like the majority, so to speak. Uh-oh. YouTube's saying that they're not receiving enough? Are we gonna be okay? Are we good? I almost hit the end stream button. That was miss input. Miss input. Okay, okay. Instead, we'll put you over there and then put you over here, but then we'll minimize the window and then we'll do one of these. Okay, so, anywho, when you are the average of the group, you guys might take for granted just how nice it is to have things like desks fit you, chairs work for you. I realized that I sure as hell don't have the money for it, but I probably need a better like desk, a better suited desk and chair for me. Something I'll worry about way further down the line when I get there. This desk is genuinely starting to piss me off a little bit though. I'm heavily contemplating. I'm probably not gonna go through with it anytime soon. Oh, let me actually hi. Probably should have done that first. And you know what else I'm going to do? Oh gosh. My everything is a mess. Okay. Add a group. Add existing. And then we'll smack that in the corner as well. There we go. Been meaning to do that for a while. Now, as we chat, the music is still showing up. Make it a little bit smaller though. Like right about there. Yeah. That works. Okay. So, sorry, like I said, I woke up late. Well, late for my standards. I have an initial warning alarm for when I'm going to stream that day to remind me that I streamed that day. I completely slept through that alarm. So I woke up just like, what year is it? And then my alarm that's like, you're going to stream in 30 minutes rank. And I'm like, oh, well, shit, I guess I do. You think by now I would memorize that? I really don't. I really don't memorize anything. But, I will be munching a little bit while we do the stream. Because like I said, if I try to take these medications without something in my stomach, this stream will end in like 15 minutes. I will be so dizzy and so nauseous. It's not gonna be a great time for anybody. But if you like the sounds of someone like gagging and like about to throw up, then I mean, ew, but never mind. We'll leave that there. We'll leave that there for now. So, gosh, okay. You know something that just crossed my mind, like just recently? You know what I might start doing? I am going to start doing whenever I do updates to the channel or the Discord server or anything, I'm going to start writing them like they're patch updates. Not only because I think it's funny, but also I think at the end of the year, it'd be so funny to look at all the patch updates of like the year, so to speak. So it's like, gosh, what would we call it? Like 2026.1.17, I guess? Is that how we were? In retrospect, I had never actually had to write a patch update for anything, so I guess this is good practice. Patch update for Netty bot. There we go. And the thought crossed my mind when I was in bed, and I'm like, that would be so funny. But also, I think it'll be kind of pretty, like, in a, at least theoretically, in a almost poetic way, I think it'd be really pretty to be able to look back on like all the patch updates throughout the year and be like, oh, you know, we released this, we fixed this, we did that, we updated this. Speaking of updating, oh my gosh, I a friend of mine, for a while now, I have been gushing about and saying that I want to kind of get my hands on some models from a game. And I know that people have gotten the models from the game because you guys have zero chill. And if you guys can make, you know, adult stuff with those models, that means you guys know how to pull the models. I don't care what you guys do with the models afterwards, but how did you get the model? I wanted to take those models into Blender because I thought it would be pretty good practice. Oh God, school cannot finish fast enough. I took a peek at it. I submitted my papers for school and I'm waiting for grades right now. But I cannot wait for school to be done because I'm like, oh, I can't wait to like further tune up the model and make it even better and just work more on this kind of stuff. I'm so excited about it. I'm so incredibly excited about it. Fixed bug that prevents the Netty from performing mathematical equations. Yeah, exactly like that. Oh gosh, I'm still, oh man, I just checked the Discord real quick. Oh jeez. Oh, let's see. I'm, as we speak, well, not as we speak, but in my free time, I've been working on a new thumbnail for Cult of the Lamb in light of Woolhaven coming out pretty soon. Oh gosh, I want to do more custom art thumbnails. I keep telling myself all the time, I'm like, I want to draw more, and I should draw more. I specifically bought myself this nice little drawing tablet because I always told myself, ever since I was like a little kid, I always wanted a drawing tablet, but I never saw myself as someone who needed a drawing tablet. Does that make sense? Because it's like, when, at least for me, when I was super young, yeah, I was drawing a whole bunch, but to justify like a, you know, 300, at least at the time, back when tablets were like, drawing tablets were like relatively cheap, I say that with quotation marks, but like back in my day, a drawing tablet, like a decently high-end drawing tablet, it was like $300. Now they're like starting prices a couple thousand. Ugh. But I digress about the inflation part of things. What's important was, as much as I wanted one, I also knew that I didn't do things like that. I always felt like drawing tablets were like for people doing serious stuff. And unfortunately, kid me making 1,000 OCs was not serious enough in my eyes. Kind of still isn't, if you ask me. Not enough to justify shelling out $300 at the very least. Serious in the sense that I love doing the craft, not serious enough in the sense that it was warranting spending that much money on a hobby. So I always told myself, if I ever got to a point in my life where I was genuinely drawing drawings for either a serious endeavor or for work-related or work-adjacent things, and I was doing it so frequently, like I was drawing daily and or several times a month, however it is, then I would justify getting a drawing tablet. So fast forward like a year ago, yeah, oh gosh, yeah, it's a new year. So fast forward a year ago, I was like sitting outside my job after I finished my shift, just kind of like, just one of those days. You finish work and you're just like, ugh, so glad that's over. Can't wait to go home, but I need a second to just like not be in that environment and like get out of work Netty mode and enter normal life mode. And I saw online that, you know, this XP pens, the XP brand tends to go on sale a lot. And they had a, what are you again? A Artist Pro 16. Are you a pro? I can't tell. One of the Artist Pro something or other 16. It's there. And it was on sale for like $400, $600, down from like, you know, a couple thousand. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, between making the model and other assets and other resources and other kind of stuff like that, and maybe in the future opening commissions, maybe it's time to actually put money down. And I mean, you did just get paid and, you know, you make good money and you have money put to the side for, you know, a nice treat yourself moment. So get yourself the tablet. lo and behold, I have the tablet now. So I want to use it because I want to justify my purchase. Sale or not sale. But I digress. I don't know if it's the same for you guys. It's not so much that I'm trying to throttle myself or give myself excuse to not draw, but more so just like, realistically speaking, at least from my perspective, realistically speaking, I don't do art like that. At least originally, I didn't do art like that. And especially, oh gosh, I want to say like around my teen years, I started to have a really complicated time with art. I got really in my own head. And for some of you guys, you probably already heard this story before, but this version of me, Netty bot, isn't my first romp on the internet. I have been on the internet for a very long time now. I have been kind of an internet head, yeah, for a while now. I can't really give you like an exact like start date, but I used to be on DeviantArt and Tumblr posting my art, and then I made the switch over to Instagram, and then I tried like some other websites a little bit, and I kept making accounts and getting insecure and deleting them. I even was on Twitch for a little while. I used to stream art and Pokemon on Twitch years ago. Like, actually, I can actually check for you guys. Hold on. Channel. Let's see. Nettybot last streamed 5 years ago. Ouch. Brutal, man. Brutal. Oh, gosh. That's not... I'll think about maybe multi-streaming at a later date. Right now, I have some other projects in mind that I want to address first. But, once upon a time, Netty was primarily an art streamer. An art YouTuber slash art streamer slash art person on the internet. And I used to get really in my own head. As many people will tell you, comparison is a thief of joy. And the same kind of goes for me as well. The friends I had at the time, nothing against them personally, so I doubt they're here and watching what I'm doing. But if you guys see this, I hold no bad blood, and I'm not using this to like dig you guys to the dirt. If anything, quite the opposite. But regardless, I was always pretty envious of like not just their art because they're an amazing artist, but how successful their endeavors were going. One of them went on to be like an album artist for like various people online, and the other one's arts ended up in museums. Meanwhile, my art was on Instagram, and at a good day, it would get like 5 hearts. So I really got in my own head. And, you know, why isn't number going uppy? Why am I not doing good enough, quote unquote? Why this? Why that? And, you know, I would feel like I'm not good enough, and I would delete my account. But then a little while later, I'd be like, but I want to still make art. I still want to upload. I still want to do this, that. So I would make a new account. I have gone under a lot of different aliases. Unironically, I am that person that has like 70 alternative accounts. Well, not 70. 70 is excessive. But I have had many aliases online, and I have had many alt accounts online. Not for devious intentions though, more so because I would be super insecure and keep deleting my accounts and making new ones. So depending on what era you met me, I may have been a different name, different person, all that kind of stuff. But hopefully this doesn't age like cheese, and Nettybot is here to stay. Fingers crossed at least. Fingers crossed at least. So, oh gosh. All that to say, essentially, I want to use the tablet that I paid for. It's not supposed to be essentially acting as a third monitor. It's supposed to be a drawing tablet for drawing. And I would prefer if it stayed that way. That would be the most optimal situation for me. Now, last stream, like completely swapping gears now. Last stream, I promised you guys that I would take care of some Cult of the Lamb stuff off stream, and I am pleased to announce that I did keep my promise. I cleaned up. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. Oh gosh, who gives a crap about how many people like your art? Just make it for yourself. Also, hello everybody. Hello, Yan. I don't know what the camera's trying to pick up, and if you're gonna keep doing that, some days you want to constantly try and pick up stuff, other days I don't know what's wrong with you. Anywho, hi Yen. Vise-Versa. I feel like I've been butchering everybody's names lately, and I feel really bad. I'll figure it out. What are you picking up? Okay, you know what? There we go. No hand tracking for today. Sometimes it wants to cooperate with me. Other days it gets really weird, and I don't know why. But a younger Netty, a younger me, really struggled with that mindset, and if I'm being honest, even now, it's still something that I feel like, it's like one of those things that's like, I never really got over it, I just managed to avoid it, if that makes sense. A younger Netty growing up, I didn't grow up in like the best of best households. Hi Dentrix, welcome to the stream. Growing up, I didn't grow up in like the nicest of households. And there was this huge mindset, this huge philosophy that you had to be the best, otherwise you're not worthy of love. That was a huge sentiment / mindset that my family and my upbringing taught me. And it is something that even to this day, I'm still working on unlearning, because surprise, surprise, tying your self-worth to how good you are at doing insert thing here really fucks up your mental, especially as a kid. So maybe don't do that. All right. So we'll do one of these though. We'll do that. Awesome. We'll scooch right about here. How's that? Better? Okay. And then we're good over here, right? Music and everything is addressed. Hold on. Yep. Okay. I will get Cut the Lamb started. You are very used to people butchering your name. Just because you're used to it doesn't mean that you still don't deserve, like, even if I'm bad at saying names and people keep butchering your name, it doesn't mean that you still deserve to at least be treated like someone cares. Does that make sense? And I do care. I may not be good at pronouncing names. I may butcher it, yes, but it doesn't mean that I want to do that. I want to treat you with respect, and I feel like baseline respect is, you know, pronouncing someone's name right. There we go. I got scared for a second. I couldn't return back. All right. But, oh gosh. Okay, so yeah, story time. So yes, a younger Netty didn't exactly grow up in the most like mentally reasonable household, so to speak. It was very much a you have to be the best, otherwise your life doesn't matter kind of mentality. And that bled into everything I did. Not just my art, but just everything, period. I would get so torn up when I wasn't good at something, because I always believed that if I wasn't doing good, then people wouldn't want to be near me. They didn't want to be around me. I wasn't deserving of their presence because I didn't bring anything to the table. And it would be one of those like self-fulfilling prophecy type of things where, because I felt like I messed up and I was undeserving, I would push people away, I would get upset, and then I would take that as confirmation that people didn't want to be around me in the first place, and you know, so goes on the endless cycle of self-flagellation and other fun adjacent things like as such. Very fun stuff. So when it came to my art, and especially with my upbringing, and on top of the upbringing was like the whole like comparison stuff as well, it was a lot. It was a lot for me at that point in my life. Oh, you don't have a necklace. Oh, huh. I just realized. Here. There you go. Enjoy your necklace. Sorry, I literally just realized I saw him there and I'm like, wait a second. An easy way, off topic, but a really easy way to catch a spy is if your whole cult is wearing necklaces, the spy won't have a necklace. So it's a great way to catch somebody and then like immediately takes care of them. Hi, Tapoxy. Hi, welcome to the stream. I forgot what I was doing. Right. I was gonna get some seeds. Okay, we're gonna get that. And oh man. So, oh man. So yeah, I grew up being I grew up being compared a lot, being compared to my siblings, or rather my sibling, my sister, and always being told that, you know, just liking something isn't enough. You have to be the best. You have to be as good as possible. You're probably only here to announce you're about to play Barrow again. Hey, no worries. Hello and probably good night again very, very soon. Hey, no worries. Hi, Jeffrey. Welcome to the stream. By all means, even if you can only stay here for 5 minutes, I'm glad to have met you. Now go to bed, Mustard Frog. There. Mustard Frog, bedtime. And I know people can be drunk. I don't particularly care all that much. Yeah? Which one should I do? We can make like a ton of beer, so I mean, I guess we might as well. But, yeah, so it bled into everything that I did. Because of oh. Thank you. Oh, great. Stop. Oh gosh, wait, hold on. There's a lot happening right now, and I'm trying to address... You guys are wrecking stuff and throwing up. Okay. It bled into my creative works, and even like playing video games as well. Because if I didn't do well in a game, clearly my friends wouldn't want to hang out with me. People wouldn't want to be near me. And there's a part of me that's like, it's true and not true. There's a part of me that's like, it did happen though. And I do still feel bad about that. And there's another part of me that's like, like, it probably happened not in relation to that explicitly. It's confusing stuff. The important part, the more important part of that story, the more important part of that conversation was, because it bled into everything I did, it made it very hard to stick to things, because I would be upset with my growth and my progress and my skills and all of it. Where are they? I don't see anyone fighting. Where are they? I don't see them. I hear them, but I don't see them. Am I blind? I can hear fighting, but I can't see anyone fighting? I'm so confused. Oh, they're back there. Oh, gosh. What? Vise-Versa was killed? Oh, jeez. I couldn't find them. They were tucked behind here. Oh, no. Poor Beast. No, not that. Not that. Oh, my gosh. Okay, hold on. Trying to have a peaceful and, like, kind of sad conversation, and you guys are murdering people. Oh, did you take care of it? Oh, thank you. Mayeranek? I think I've been butchering your name this whole time, and I feel really bad. Oh, gosh. Anywho, I struggle to keep up with things. Period. I struggle to stay with things and commit to them long term because of the way I felt about not being good enough at stuff. And because I wasn't good enough at stuff, it also meant that, like, you know, I was always quitting before anything could really happen. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Did Ugly McWorksalot commit a murder? Yes, they did. And now I gotta go take care of that. It's right here. Poor Beast. Maybe, oh gosh. Alright, in you go. Darn, your son is a killer. Apparently so. Apparently so. Oh, but Sixpence and Khalid have fallen in love, so good news on that home front. Speaking of, have some sin? Maybe some kids? Maybe? Gosh, I don't know. Okay, you forgive them, shit happens. Oh yeah, but of course. Wait a second. There is a spy here. Oh, but you are lustful though. A lustful spy. Huh. Okay. Okay, go ahead and sleep. Go ahead and sleep. Hold on, hold on. Oh gosh. You just can't stay mad at a mug like that? I guess so. Oh gosh. Haha, that's what you get. Sorry, that was whatever. We haven't had a spy in the cult in a very long time, but don't worry, I got something for them. I got something for them. I just need a minute. Hey, hey, hey. Before you do anything. No. Can I not? Okay, fine. That poor guy's gonna be suffering because of his snoring nonstop. I don't even care. Oh man. So I'm trying to think about like how to continue this conversation. Essentially, I don't know. It's tricky. I feel like I put myself in the spot. But I grappled a lot with those feelings. The like on again, off again feelings of like I want to be creative, but I feel like I'm not good enough. And clearly it's evident that I'm not good enough because the numbers aren't there. My subscribers aren't there. The followers aren't there. The likes aren't there. So on and so forth. And I would deeply internalize that and get myself really upset because of it. Clearly, it's all my fault. At least that's the way my brain processes it. Like, there's no other way to shape it. There's no other way to explain it. I'm in this situation because I suck. And I really let that like control me and consume me. That's who I am. And I would feel like I'm unworthy of being in a place, and then as a result, I would leave. And it took me a very long time to kind of like come to terms with that, with like those feelings. And like I said, I still kind of grapple with them even to this day. I feel like for the most part, I tend to just avoid them, not so much address it. I tend to just not put myself in situations where I worry too much about numbers. It's why, like I've said before, when it comes to like the streams and the videos and stuff like that, I usually try not to look too deeply into the numbers. I don't see how many people are in stream right now. I'm just always under the impression that, you know, there's potentially one. Otherwise, like, I don't know. There's arguably at minimum one person in stream at any given time. Or none. I don't know, but you know, chat doesn't lie. So like when people chat, it's like, well, I know that there's at least that many people because there's that many people in chat. But I also know that if I actually knew how many people were in chat, I would probably panic. And I would probably get in my own head, because I always do, and then be like, oh, but shouldn't it be more? Shouldn't it be higher? Shouldn't it be this and that and all of the kind of stuff? And I'll work myself up into a tizzy and get myself upset for no good reason. So I try to avoid it. But avoiding is not addressing the issue. It's also why, like I was mentioning before, it's also why I feel so anxious / torn. Oh, Spearmaster and the narrator have fallen in love. How cute, honestly. Like, that's honestly pretty cute. It's why, like I've mentioned before, why the whole thing relating to like, what do you call it? My brain froze. Hold on. Who do I bring back? I mean, we could bring back Beast. Poor guy got killed. Oh wait, Behemoth, when did you die? You come back. Oh, girl. Alright. Back with you. There we go. Perfect. And not quite. Okay. I'll take catatonic over a zombie any day. And then while we gather here today to sacrifice somebody. Yay! I never actually know what to do with spies because I feel like, I don't know, they've become another layer of issues. You don't even offer a lot. I just want to get rid of you in a way that like people won't think twice about. Anywho. We're all part of your imagination. There's nobody here. So true. So true, honestly. We got some flesh for that, for what it's worth. Okay. Okay. Gosh, my brain keeps freezing up on me. I'm not trying to do that. I just keep forgetting. I don't know why. Anywho. Right. So that's kind of why I've been so conflicted / anxious about doing further creative endeavors. Does that make sense? Again, I know I probably already talked about this previously at some other point in time. But doing the Let's Plays on the channel, I do enjoy them. But I'm also getting, I feel like I'm at a point where I feel kind of torn about the Let's Plays. I like doing them, but I also feel like I want to do more. I want to be creative. But I also realize that, like, maybe a big reason why the channel has done as well as it has, at least in terms of I haven't nuked the channel and everything in relation to it, is because it's not directly touching on me. I feel like when I do art or when I try to be creative, it's a piece of me. So when people don't like my art, people don't like me, and it goes back to that whole thing, and then I get upset and I nuke everything. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see. We could have a disciple. We have a couple of good options here. I hope you perish at 3. We'll go for Shimura. She's been here for a while. There you go. And now I think that's all of the bishops that are disciples now, if Shimura's got it. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, and Narendra's out. Wait, hold on. Wait. Thurman, please. Okay. But I equal parts want to do more creative endeavors in general and on the channel because I genuinely do like being creative, but I also am very well aware that I am very sensitive to that kind of stuff. So I'm so anxious about like something not going well, and then I take it way too personally. All right, Behemoth, could you please come here so we can take care of you? And then we should probably do a romp through Anchor Deep for a few more crystals, I think. I think that might be our next step. Yeah. Also, oh yeah, I totally forgot to mention it. Oh my gosh, my brain, I completely froze. I said I would take care of the cult off stream. Here it is. I forgot that part. I forgot to bring up that bit. So here we go. The cult is a lot more organized. I have my offering stuff over here as opposed to here in the middle. We have all the beds down here with the mating stuff, like the egg and babies up top. We have our meat field, which is doing nicely. We have our farms that are also doing nicely. If discipleship fully restores your faith, you should always do it last. Usually I do it last. The reason I don't immediately make everyone a disciple is because in the off chance that there is an emergency, like I leave the cult and then something happens and I come back and faith is remarkably low, I know that I have like essentially fail-safe stored in the bank. Does that make sense? So like right now there are still like 2 more people I can make disciples, with a lot more on the way because the cult is growing and more people are getting to higher ranks and stuff like that. And especially with a cult that doesn't die, it works out very well. Very broken cult. So I like having a couple people who aren't disciples, so that in a worst case scenario, when everyone is ridiculously mad at me and I don't have any other backup plans, I can at least do that. So, that being said, another failsafe there is the brainwashing ritual, but the trade-off is that later on they'll get sick. There's I have like the special food that restores faith as well, but that one's really expensive. I feel like the food one is like the last bastion. If I don't have any disciples and the menticide mushroom thing is on cooldown and like, you know, so on and so forth, then I'll do the faith meal because that is expensive. It is so expensive, and I do not fish nearly as much as I probably should be to justify doing something like that. But before I forget, I probably should have made the demons first, but it's fine. Okay, Sozo, come with me. Someone for feather. Someone for range, Khalid, that's you. And someone for hearts. Hearts. OTP. Okay. The cult looks quite nice now. I know, right? Things got really messy in the last stream, but I also feel like because... Oh, it got really messy, but I also don't like decorating on stream. I feel like it can be quite tedious, and I do try to have a little bit of something going on. I know that I don't do nearly as many crusades as I used to, especially like early game. Mostly because I don't feel like I need to, if I'm being totally honest. My cult is doing fine with or about the crusades. I usually just do it to top up on resources, especially resources that can't easily be farmed, like the crystals. I need those crystals so that I can keep resurrecting people, since essentially a huge chunk of my cult kind of stems on the fact that I can like resurrect people. And the fact that, like, you know, I can bring people back to life should they die. So if I lose that ability, if I lose the I can't talk. If I lose the ability to essentially safely resurrect people, then that puts a huge hole in my cult's plans and my cult's like functioning. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Are you the same one? You're the same one. Oh gosh. Try to take care of you from a safe distance. There we go. There we go. We do also need grass. I didn't forget about that. We also really need grass. But luckily in like all the places there's grass, so I'm not too hurt for that, I want to say. But we were hurting for grass. And we need that for... Oh gosh. Well, we need that for crafting. We need that for quite a few things actually. So I do go on crusades. Just not as often as I used to. But I am aware that, like, you know, things just aren't like they used to be anymore. Yeah. Ooh, oh gosh. Another thing that's kind of been on my mind, especially when it comes in relation to, like, I guess, Cult of the Lamb, is I know that there's still some, like, upgrades I can get. There's also the DLC as well. Like, there's Woolhaven, and I've already pre-ordered Woolhaven. So, in theory, I should have it on day one. I should have Woolhaven on day one. I'm probably not going to play it on day one. I'll play it on my usual stream time. You know, honestly, okay, off topic. Well, on topic, but off topic. I kind of have a... I don't know. It's something that I've been contemplating a lot, and I've been talking with friends as well. I don't know how to feel about playing games on day one. I feel like... I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and I would love to hear your guys' input as well. From a YouTuber's perspective, I feel like at the size that I am, and who I am as a person, people don't really care if I play a game on day one. And I don't mean that as like a, woe is me, please take pity on me. I mean that more as like a, it's just a fact. When a new game comes out, usually the bigger creators get onto it on day one. And then in turn, like, people often wait for those big creators to play it on day one. Majority of people don't look out smaller creators to play a game on day one. They're usually waiting for, like, you know, the people. Like, the people. Does that make sense? And I'm trying to, like, think of the right word. Take, like, Silksong, for example. Silksong was, like, one of the most anticipated games ever. Oh gosh, yeah, probably one of the most anticipated games of all time. I know that more people were probably going to wait for Mossbag to play it because he's the Hollow Knight guy. You're gonna wait for Mossbag to do the Hollow Knight thing. I take no offense to it. I'm not like, no, curse you, Mossbag, and like, you know, shaking my fist at the air, and I have this like face on a dartboard and I throw darts at her or anything. I really don't. It's not that deep to me. And I know people love saying it's not that deep to just about anything, but really, it's like, it's just more so like a, no, I get it. So it's like, hey, you know, could my time be better spent elsewhere then? If I don't feel like I don't like, okay, on the other side of the conversation, I don't like feeling like I'm being rushed. I like playing games at my own pace. And I like being able to approach things at a rate that feels comfortable to me. And I feel like, you know, playing a game on day one, just that incentivization to, like, get it all done, get it all taken care of early, be the first to have everything out there. And it kind of permeates an issue that I have with gaming as a whole, and I don't want to be a part of the problem. I kind of hate that games are just consumed, and there's no like love put into it. Does that make sense? I feel like nowadays there's so much pressure to just get through things, not enjoy things. And I like to enjoy things. I like to take my time with things and like really savor the moment. But I feel like when if you're the type of person that plays a game on day one, or you feel like you have to play a game on day one, then I worry, especially for myself, that I'll feel more pressure to like get it done instead of enjoying the game. And especially for a game in this example like Silksong, I've been waiting a long time. I want to enjoy that, okay? Oh gosh, hold on. Can't critique questionable artistic visions if they are done off stream. That's fair, yeah. Your positions will follow you through death. Oh, sweet, thank you. And I'll take a relic. Yeah, I don't have a relic, right? Yeah, I don't have one. La Chancla! Oh gosh. You have no tarot cards, fire 2 projectiles. Okay, I'll take this. And I'll also take the salmon as well. I don't know why the demons hate particularly these flashbacks so much, but thanks anyways. Oh god. Okay, and we're already to the boss. We'll just do another round of it. You finally were able to make a playable room in Ringworld. It's pretty straightforward on how to create a room in Editor, but it's really complicated to actually get into Ringworld. Oh yeah, I bet as much. That modding stuff is never easy. There's always like some sort of like catch to it, I swear. I would love to get a different weapon, by the way. If I could get like something that's not an axe and also not a hammer, that would be great right now. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. But essentially, like, again, using Silksong as an example here. And again, let me make it very clear, I have literally no feelings towards, like, Mossbag. Like, in a sense of, like, I'm not mad at him. It's just more so, like, I find myself wondering, like, can my time be better spent elsewhere? / can my time be better spent favoring the game as opposed to rushing to be the first? And I'm conflicted because I feel like there's, like, the YouTuber side of me, quote unquote, that's like, hey, it benefits you to be ahead of the pack. It benefits you to, you know, do what's trending, so to speak. And, well, I mean, I don't know. Even that, I feel like depends. I feel like, I don't know. Even if something is trendy, does it really matter if I play it? Because if my heart's not in it, then who cares? Like, who cares genuinely? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out those feelings. I'm still trying to figure out all of these feelings as I go along. That's what makes this all so beautifully complicated. That's what makes all this so beautifully complicated to me. I'm figuring out this whole YouTube shenanigans as I go. And there are aspects of being a YouTuber that I realize now, like, oh, you know, I never really considered that is how it may feel to be on the other side of the fence, but now I kind of understand it. And trying to come to my own conclusions on how I actually feel about some of these matters. It's one thing to see a YouTuber do it, like a YouTuber I watch do it, but it's another to actually be like, hey, you know, this does impact my future, or at least not in like a severely like damaging way, but it does impact how like the channel may move forward. Maybe playing something trendy will be the thing that makes or breaks the channel. Who knows? That's what makes it so interesting to me, I guess. Oh, come on. Oh gosh. Ew. Come on. Leave me. 2 of you guys is annoying. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, we got another skull necklace. Nice. 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 If you play on day 1, you might have a higher algorithm push chance. But I actually do not care when you play the games. Do what you want. Thank you. Thank you. Oh gosh. But this is definitely fine. I was kind of hoping for not that. I wanted a different weapon. It's fine. Beggars can't be choosers. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get I saw the path that led to the boss. We actually found it pretty dang quick, all things considered. But we'll have the boss fight and or like mini boss. I don't know what to call you. Balls about toost. Ooh, nice. Perfect, 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 perfect. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Dang it. You are like one of the more annoying ones, honestly. Oh shoot, dang it. No! Okay, 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 hold on, hold on. The conversation will continue in a second. I'm just trying very hard not to die here. Come on, come on. Yeah. We're doing good so far. There we go. There we go. There we go. We took a little bit of damage, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Games are, or at least should be made to be enjoyed, not consumed. Exactly. And I feel like one of my biggest bone to pick nowadays when it comes to, like, not just, like, video games, but just media as a whole. I know we've had this rant before at some point. I can't remember exactly where, honestly, but I know we've had this talk already. But it's something that deeply irritates me. I feel like nowadays there's like this whole pressure to just, are we actually enjoying stuff anymore? Like, genuinely, are we enjoying stuff anymore? Because I feel like there's a lot more pressure to just be in the know-how, do what's trending, consume, and then move on. We don't enjoy games anymore. We don't enjoy the smaller things anymore. There's no episodic, there's no waiting for stuff, there's nothing like that. It's the, I've heard people say it's like binge culture. It's like everything has to be consumed right away. And while one part of me can understand why you would want that, especially for like, especially for things like animations and stuff like that, it's arguably cheaper to say, hey, we're just going to go ahead and make 3 episodes and see how well that does, and then we'll make 3 more. So I can kind of understand it. Don't get me wrong. I can kind of understand it, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. I kind of wish that, like, you know, what happened to the art of waiting? What happened to the art of, like, you know, like letting people sit with those feelings? And not just that, but like, especially in the realm of like gaming, in the gaming sphere, I feel like it's frustrating in a different sense. It's frustrating because there's not even any, I would argue that there's hardly any time to even enjoy games anymore. A game comes out, and on day one, there's tons upon tons of videos like, oh, you know, every secret, every boss, every lore, all of this, all of that. Streamers and Let's Players alike play it on day one and show everything there is to offer. They play it to filth. They get all their views, they get all their kind of stuff, and, you know, and then we move on. And I feel like I've seen many people argue like, oh, you know, what happened to, oh snap, this thing was here the whole time and I didn't even notice. There we go, there we go. I hope I haven't been missing like a whole bunch of these. Oh gosh. 400 cult days? Hey, give it up for 400 cult days, jeez. Also, is this the last lore tablet? Yinkai cannot be found, and the leaves change no more. It is clear now that none shall survive this purging. The owl has chosen a different tact, one I cannot condone. For regardless of what they threaten, I shall never relinquish my beliefs. They call me the greatest of fanatics, and perchance this is true, for I would rather perish than sacrifice my devotion. Great ones, I am yours eternally. That wasn't the last one. Oh gosh, but okay, so lore stuff aside, as I was getting at before, especially in the gaming sphere, I feel like I see it happen a lot, and it irritates me a lot too, to boot, because it's like, we don't enjoy games anymore. And I always see people talking about it. It's like, oh, you know, how come games don't feel like they used to? How come games don't hit like they used to? And to that, I would argue, well, are you letting games hit like they used to, quote unquote? I feel like we're, like, we don't let ourselves be irritated at games. We don't let ourselves, like, experience games blind anymore, or at least fully blind. Everyone has something to say. Everyone's got input. Everyone's got something. And again, not inherently a bad thing, but just a noticeable thing. It's something that I feel like is, at the very least, worth noting for how much it gets brought up at the very least. Immune to poison. Drop an explosive when you roll. Immune to poison. That just means, like, I'm fine. And then I got the money for this, so I don't really mind too much. Dead enemy bodies explode. Dead enemy bodies explode when I roll. We'll go with that. Oh gosh. Yeah. Well, that worked out incredibly well. There. Ah, no, and then the jellyfish got away. Very basic of coding and modding in general. You won't find a game in the world. Oh, recycle any weapon or curse you can have a blue heart. Okay, cool. You don't know what you were expecting, but now you know how to do it, and it's fine. Yeah, the learning process is all like, it's the journey. It's the journey. Oh gosh. I feel like it'd be cool to try modding a game, but I don't really know if I have like the patience or the time to really commit to modding something. I'm not gonna go there. It's gonna take away my demons. I'm traumatized now. I'm not grabbing that. Maybe? Fine. I'm gonna hate this. It's gonna suck. I'm gonna regret this choice so much. Oh no, it's actually just a mini boss. Is it? Yeah, it is. I got confused for a second. I was like, oh, okay, you gotta do something? Okay, hold on. Dodge all of that. Watch out for all of this as well. Remember when the stupid things didn't bounce all the time? Good times, good times. I just fought you earlier, your worst version, and I'm still taking damage because I'm so good at this. Give me that. Thank you. We got a whole bunch of hearts for that, but I don't actually need all those hearts. Oh, God. You think it doesn't help that games often nowadays either spoon-feed information like God of War 3 or are balanced in a way that expects the player to use the wiki anyways, like Terraria? Yeah, I feel like that's part of the problem as well. And like, you know, it's a sort of like self-fulfilling prophecy because game companies want their games to do well. So what do? They sponsor streamers, they sponsor Let's Players to play their game on launch. Like, nothing against Cult of the Lamb, but like even Cult of the Lamb, I feel like actually they did it smart. They didn't give it to everybody. They gave it to one creator who they wanted to uplift, and I think that's very smart of them. And I wish more companies would actually do it the way that Devolver did it, that Massive Monster did it. But you know, conversely, you have like recently in Marvel Rivals, Deadpool came out, and Deadpool, he looks like a character. I'll be honest. I don't know if I'll play him, but he definitely is a character. But they have a whole bunch of characters, like a whole bunch of like streamers and Let's Players and stuff like that, playing Deadpool the day before and the day of, showing everything that Deadpool has to offer. And I feel like there's a part of me that's like, man, it permeates a bigger overlaying issue. It permeates an issue where like everyone makes their opinions based off of what the YouTuber says, instead of making their own opinions and their own critiques and their own perspectives on things. Because they got to see it first, and this guy surely knows what they're talking about, apparently. And, I don't know. It just permeates. Especially in the shooter scene, it's so bad. In the shooting scene, it's so bad. If, you know, insert streamer here says that this character is overpowered, everyone goes, oh yeah, that character is overpowered. And it's like, okay, but have you fought that character? Have you genuinely sat down and tried fighting that character? Do you even feel like that character's overpowered? Do you even play the damn game? We already make our conclusions and our opinions based off of what other creators say and what other people say, and it's like, no, experience the game for yourself. Come to your own conclusions. Dirt has died of old age. I feel like it's really important to, like, you know, come to your own conclusions, not just with video games, but with your own life. If you're only ever getting your answers and your input from someone else in your life, no matter how much you care about them or you care about their input, it's not good for you. It's not healthy for you. You gotta be able to have critical thinking skills. Like, unironically, you gotta be able to, like, look at something with your own two eyes and be like, I feel like the character plays like this. And I feel like it's why that is, like, maybe not specifically for every game out there, but I feel like that is in large part why games like Marvel Rivals and a lot of this games, modern games especially, fall prey to that. Because like everyone is like, well, you know, the streamer has spoken. They say that this is broken, so that's everyone's answer now. That is all of our opinions now. This character is broken. I feel like there are so many times where like people are like, oh, you know, this is meta, and I'm like, is it really meta? No, like, is this really meta though? Like, don't get me wrong. Someone who has played the game for a very long time, someone who knows something very in depth, is probably going to have better information for you overall on a technical level. As a little bit of like an offshoot story time that I want to like share in relation to this. So I have a friend, and I have a friend who does jujitsu, and I do jujitsu as well, or at least I used to do jujitsu. But she was a brown belt, now black belt. And she has, you know, she's taught classes, she's fought at competitions, she has the medals and trophies to show that, you know, she's put in the work, she knows what she's doing, and she's really damn good at it too. And I was just a white belt. I was a white belt. I neither fought a lot nor practiced enough to really get belted anything higher than a white. I'm gonna be totally honest. While I did fight on and off again for many years, I never actually gotten belted higher than that. But one day, after training together at, like, you know, the gym and stuff like that, and doing like our jujitsu matches and stuff, she had made a comment as we were driving home. She was like, you know, I feel like you still surprise me, Netty. You still surprise me. You would think that I would be able to like easily beat you, but sometimes you pull out things that I just forget, that I just don't like remember anymore. And I'm like, I find that very interesting because you're the perceived professional here. You are the, you know, brown belt, now black belt. So like, if there's anyone who like, it should be me. You're the one teaching me stuff. And it's like, yeah, but from your perspective, you're just getting beat up. You're not gonna understand everything that I am doing or what I could be doing. All you know is that it's happening. Oh, it's up and around. It's up and around. Sorry, I thought there was like another secret path and I just completely lost it. No, I wanted to check up here first. Gosh dang it. I think I took out a lot of unnecessary damage. Ah! Like that! Unnecessary. And I see you there. Got it, got it. Give me that. Oh, thank you. Got a spirit heart for that. Noida is a better example of balance. Noida is a better of example of balance expecting the player uses the wiki anyways. Ignoring the first / last boss, Noida is literally unplayable solo IMO. It's so vague and hard and obtuse. There, I mean, look, I play Rain World, okay? I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I know you're not here, Jeffrey, anymore, but maybe you'll see this in the VODs. And just in general, like, it's the topic at hand. But, oh gosh. The complete lack of original opinions and your own conclusions in gaming baffles me. Yeah, I see it a lot with a lot of people. And that's where, like I was getting at with, like, the meta conversation, especially in games like Marvel Rivals or hero shooters in general, or games that can have a meta. That's where meta things really get to me. Because I'm like, going back to the story that I was telling, like, she's now a black belt, so I'm just gonna call her a black belt, okay? It's easier for my brain if I just say she's a black belt. But we were talking about it. She's like, oh, you know, when you are a white belt fighting a black belt, you don't have the mental understanding of every little thing she's doing along the way. Like, when you're a white belt fighting a black belt, you may not be able to fully understand everything a black belt is doing to you in a way that matters. Does that make sense? Like, if a black belt pulls a technique on you that you have not learned, you're not going to understand the technique because you're going to look at that technique and you're going to go, well, that just kicked my ass. But a black belt dueling a white belt may do something that's like, oh, that's right. That is something that is capable of happening. That is something that I could do because I have the knowledge and understanding. And it made me realize that, like, hey, you know, that conversation doesn't just pertain to fighting. It doesn't just pertain to, like, physical contact sports. It can also pertain to video games. When you only get your opinions from people from the top, you don't give yourself a chance to actually grow and learn and make your own conclusions and your own answers. Oh gosh. What you're talking about is exactly why you respect FromSoft and Souls games so much. The last game you bought day one was Night Rain. Yeah, there's nothing more rewarding to me than figuring out as I go. It's why Brain World sticks out so much to me. It's why games like oh gosh, like at least when I play it, games like Terraria, games like Rain World, stuff like that, games that let you figure it out speak out so much to me. But my problem is that I feel like a lot of people don't allow that to happen because they need answers. What is the meta now? And it's like, maybe, and hear me out, sometimes the meta is just what you enjoy. But when you, like, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to like think of this very carefully. I feel like a lot of people put a lot of weight and leverage and certainty in people who are high ranking, be it in belting in jiu-jitsu or other contact sports, be it in stuff. And it's like, listen, there's, especially when it comes to video games, there's so much nuance from game to game to game. Okay, so I feel like every time people try to have a conversation, be it about not Rain World, be it about like Marvel Rivals or Overwatch, and again, like I said, this is specifically pertaining to shooter games, but it can bleed into other games as well. But it's most apparent, I feel, in shooter games. Someone will flash up, but I'm a grandmaster, I'm this rank, I'm that rank, and I'm like, if you know what it takes to get ranked high, whether in a video game or in like in a sport or in a game, you will realize that rank doesn't really mean much. Someone can be absolutely cracked at the game, but never once touch competitive. One person can change the meta. Unironically, yes, it happened in Overwatch. There was a creator that had a huge bone to pick with Widowmaker, and they wouldn't relent, and they got all their fans to say Widowmaker is the problem. So then what did Blizzard see? Widowmaker is a problem. And so they nerfed Widowmaker, and every person that had like common sense went, Widow was fine, but now she's effectively useless. And it was because that person didn't know how to deal with a Widow. That is not Widow as the character's fault. That is that person for not having a skill, but they made a meta. I genuinely feel like metas are like 65% self-enforced. Metas are 65% self-enforced. And there are ways to counter metas, but then people get mad. Because, no, this is the meta. This is the thing that works right now. Don't prove me wrong. I'm a grandmaster. I'm top 500. I'm celestial. I'm one above all. I'm this. I'm that. I'm higher ranking than you. So I have more say than you. And it's like, listen, you can know a lot by playing a game a lot. You can know a lot by doing a sport a lot. But also, there will be things that surprise you because once you get to the top, you tend to get narrow-minded. When you climb the ranks of anything, you tend to get narrow-minded. Because you've gotten so used to how you do things. You've gotten so used to how things work. And that's what I'm trying to get at with my friend. Because she was explaining to me, like, as a black belt, yes, you're really damn good at what you do. You don't get to black belt without being really damn good at what you do. But also, as a black belt, you have spent effectively years doing routine, doing strategy, doing what works. With white belts, and by proxy blue belts as well, but mostly white belts, they're doing what's not illegal. Which means that you can see a lot more creativity, a lot more dynamics, and a lot more fun stuff overall from lower ranks. And the exact same thing happens in shooter games as well, in competition, like competitive games as well. The lower ranks have a lot more fun stuff going on because those people are willing to experiment more. They're not too worried about what the meta is. They're worried about what does best for them. For me in jiu-jitsu, I'm short, okay? So my reach game is dog shit. So you know what I do? I play the ground game a lot. I get down. I knock other people down. I know that my center of gravity is lower than most tall people. And since most people are taller than me, I play to my advantage. But we don't do that because that's not meta. That's not the meta. It's not meta. And that's why I will always stand by, like, hey, I'd rather have a character that isn't meta, but that person knows that character inside and out, than I would rather have some sort of Celestial on my team that swears and lives and dies by the meta, but then everyone's playing characters that they don't know. That's, at least in my honest opinion. But like I said, that's not to say that, you know, a black belt or a Celestial or whatever high-ranking person is completely unfounded. You don't get to the top without being good at what you do, and I won't take that away from them. You don't climb the ranks without being good at what you do, and you can be sensible. You can be sensible at the top. What's his name? Flats. He, at least when I first found him, he was a Reinhardt main in Overwatch. Now I think he does Marvel Rival stuff for the most part. I don't know, but I feel like he's a great example. He's a great example. I don't take his word as gospel, but I feel like he's one of those people that's like, he's very much aware that, like, hey, you know, something can be broken on a fundamental level. A character can be overtuned on a fundamental level, but it doesn't mean that they are impossible or that it's absolute. But there are so many other streamers and creators and stuff like that, they'll be like, no, it's absolute. Invisible Woman is overpowered, so she's always meta. And it's like, you can counter Invisible Woman. It's annoying, yes, and she is overtuned, yes, but it doesn't mean, well, that's it. That's it. We can't play anything else. No other healers are allowed. We can't win games. Like, the only way we can win is if there's an Invisible Woman on our team. It's like, no, you're just making it less fun for everyone. That's why, you want to know why Overwatch died? GOAT's meta. But everyone is like, oh, you know, GOAT's meta killed Overwatch. And it's like, oh, you know, I feel like if meta was that big a deal, then how is Team Fortress 2 still around? Still alive and kicking. The only thing that really killed Team Fortress 2, quote unquote, was the bot problem. They had a huge, like, hacking and bot problem. But Overwatch got so stuck in, like, GOATs is meta. We can only play GOATs. Like, we can only play GOATs. There's nothing else you can play. If you want to win, you have to play GOATs. And it became a self-enforced law. If you weren't playing one of the GOATs characters, your teammates will give you shit for it. The enemy team will give you shit for it. Everyone will give you shit for it. So if you wanted to play competitive, you're playing GOATs. If you wanted to play the game casually, you're playing GOATs. And you had no choice because everyone got into their own heads that this is how you play the game now. You play GOATs. But then guess what? When you're forced to play something in a way you don't want to play, you stop wanting to play the game. Go figure. So then what does Overwatch try and do? They're like, hey, stop playing GOATs, please. Let's nerf the characters to GOATs. No, but GOATs is meta, so we have to keep playing GOATs. We nerf the characters of GOATs some more, but GOATs is meta. We have to keep playing GOATs. Okay, no more, you know, we're hero locking. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 2 supports. I don't want to play that. I wanted to play GOATs because GOATs is meta. The game dies. Stupid as hell. The whole situation was stupid. Everyone handled it poorly. And I feel like I'm saying, like, the reason I bring up Team Fortress 2 is because, like, when was the last time Valve touched that game? Like, genuinely, when was the last time they did any semblance of like a patch fix, a bug update, a balancing, anything? But you don't see Team Fortress 2 dealing with, like, overwhelming meta problems. Everyone just kind of goes, yeah, there probably is a meta, but you know what? I want to play Pyro right now. And then the person plays Pyro and everyone has a good time because it's not that deep. I feel like Team Fortress 2 stands as a testament to that. And so when you look outside of, like, shooter McShooty games, the same thing happens. I've seen it happen with, like, Monster Hunter and other games, like PvE games. It's like, oh, you know, this outfit is meta. This build is meta. So that's how you play the game. That's your life now. You're the person who plays a game like this. And it's like, well, is that fun for you? Is it genuinely fun for you? You're actively limiting yourself because some other person told you, like, whoever it was, that this is meta. When I played, I didn't play Monster Hunter a lot, I'll be totally honest. I played it for, like, a collective of, like, 2 hours. But a Monster Hunter adjacent game that I did play was Dauntless. And I missed Dauntless so much. Let me just, like, off topic. I missed that game so much. It was so great. If someone wants to, like, revive Dauntless somehow, thank you. I will love you forever if you do that. But Dauntless have meta problems. Or at least, again, like I say that with quotation marks, but Dauntless had meta problems. There were clearly, like, you know, certain builds and certain, like, weapons that just really were better than others. No one cared. I sure as hell didn't care, and I had the time of my life. I will use like my dual chain blades and stuff like that. I will use the axe. And like, yeah, there was like a specific axe build that was overpowered, but it's like, no, I specifically want to throw my axe at people. I know that the axe is probably more effective if I did this specifically, but I have more fun doing this. And you know what? I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I feel like sometimes you guys just make your own problems sometimes. Like, I'm not trying to be a bitch about it. It's just like, hey, you're going to feel like shit if you play. Especially if you spend money on a game only to not play the game the way you want to because the meta says you have to play the game like this, that's a you problem. No one's forcing you to play the game like that. And if someone is forcing you to play a game that you don't want to play it as, they're not your mom. They're not your mama. They don't control what you do. I need to get home and fast. Oh my gosh. Gosh dang it. I keep getting hurt by these guys lately. Yeah. Aww. Dig it. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Have you heard of what happened with Yoshi in Super Smash Bros. Melee? No, I haven't, but I can smell a story on the horizon, so do tell. I don't like either of these. Whatever. Okay. Higher chance of relic spawning, more damage during the night. Let's wrap this up quick, sooner rather than later. Yes. Positive effects of the corrupted tarot cards and relic food. I'm just gonna get an extra heart bit. I didn't get all the fish, but it's fine. We have so much salmon, but it's not enough. Oh gosh, I'm so hungry. I do have my food here, and I probably will eat once I get back to the cult. But first things first, we gotta get out of here. I do feel like, I don't know what happened with Yoshi and Melee, but I do feel like now that you bring up Smash, it is like, that's a great example. Like, specifically in Brawl. Yes, was Meta Knight meta? Funny, but is Meta Knight the Meta Knight? Sorry, it's not that funny. Oh gosh, reveal the map. Yes, thank you. Oh gosh. Okay. We're just gonna go straight to Calamar and then go home. Hey, let's see some of that. Or, dang it. Why do I tempt fate? Okay, we'll be quick about it. We'll just focus on killing, nothing else. How about that? Okay, murder and nothing else. Oh, and also grabbing crystals. We will also do that. Okay. There. Good. Okay, great. We'll just take the straight path. We won't do any of the offshoots. We'll just focus on getting through. Okay, crystals and grass. Perfect. Give me that. Thank you. Ooh, begin your stream with a brief moment of invisibility. Sure, that actually works for the cause. Thank you. What you got for me? What's this? Increase attack damage. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. Let's do this. I'm about to obliterate you. I hope you know that. Ooh, gosh. Oh gosh. No! Don't phase, you're lame. Oh gosh. Hold on. The conversation isn't over yet. I just really need to get home before the cult dies. And I'm very anxious about that. If a huge chunk of the cult will die if I don't get home rapidly enough. Okay. Dang it. I don't want to. Perfect. Okay. So, do one of those, and then, oh gosh. I know I face tanked a lot of that. I just figured like just face take it, face take it. Oh gosh. Okay. So I feel like, oh god. It's one thing, like I mentioned before, it's one thing if a character is broken. And I understand that. But also, this may come as a surprise, but you have the power of free will. You don't have to play the meta. You don't have to play Meta Knight. You don't have to play Invisible Woman. You don't have to do the meta. You chose to do that. All of you guys have come to a collective agreement that is just your life now. You play the meta, and then you got upset when that was your life now. And I don't know, like, I'm not trying to be a jerk about it, but it's like, hey, it's hard to feel bad for people who are like, this game sucks. I feel like this game is boring. And it's like, maybe because you're playing the game in a way that is clearly not fun for you, but you're pressuring yourself to fulfill a role that you don't even want to be in. All because someone said that this is meta. You know what other game suffers from this a lot? World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft suffers from this bad. You can absolutely kick ass, do really good, like again, to some degree. This is like a 65% thing. But like, you can absolutely kick ass and do a really good job at whatever class or race or whatever you want to do. It's not that deep. Can you min-max it? Probably, yeah. But it's not that serious. You don't have to play Hunter. You don't have to play the characters that are effective for that chapter, like for that whatever the hell. If you sincerely and genuinely just want to play, like, if you just want to play a like, I don't know, a druid, then play a druid. No one can stop you. And if people are giving you shit for that, it's more on them than it is on you, at least if you ask me. Speaking of games you just have to figure out, Chance of Senar. It's very fun to go and just trying to figure crap out. Ooh, I'll have to look that game up. Yeah, play the game to have fun. That's the point of games. Yeah, crazy thought, right? I can't believe that this is like such like a... I hate that just talking about this is a valid argument. That's what irritates me so much about this. I hate that me saying, I think we should have fun in games the way that we want to have fun in games. It's viable for some people to be like, actually, it's like, shut the fuck up! God, you're stupid and annoying, go away! I can't stand you! You know who I can stand? Koi. Hi, Koi, welcome to the stream. Hi. Oh gosh. In 2022, a Yoshi player won a major tournament for the first time ever after the game had been out for 21 years. And when everyone else was just playing like 5 characters, and Yoshi was considered low tier. And then the same guy kept winning with Yoshi repeatedly. It wasn't a fluke. The meta hadn't changed at all in years before that. Exactly! Oh my gosh, yes! That! 1,000 times yes! I swear! I know it's not foolproof, but a huge chunk of like metas are just self-imposed. We come to terms that like, oh, this is just our lives now. And then we don't let ourselves like grow past it. You will never know that a character is like, you'll never know what will be amazing if you don't allow yourself the chance to explore. You won't find what will be your new favorite something unless you give yourself a chance to actually try and discover it. Oh gosh. I'm gonna give myself a headache if I do this. Oh gosh, look at this. Look at this cult. Okay. A lot of people are still really sick, but it's fine. I don't think anyone died, right? Well, aside from the person that just got composted. But the meta existing allows me to rage bait both teammate and opponent by doing the wrong thing. That is true, and that is totally valid. I don't know. I just get so... I get bummed out on their behalf. It's like, imagine especially like, you know, you spend X amount of money on a game, you spend X amount of time in a game, and you're clearly not having fun. And I could tell that like, you're like, oh, I wish that blank character was meta again. It's like, you know no one's stopping you from playing that character. It's quick play. Even if it was competitive, who cares? If you're a really damn good, like, insert character here, then just play the character. Just play the character. It's clear as day that you really like being that character, so just do it. Why pigeonhole yourself into this situation? You can be every boss in Hollow Knight with whatever badge combination you want. You don't have to do the whole Mark of Pride, this, that, fragile, like, whatever meta charm builder is. I'm sure there is one, I just can't think of it. Like, you don't have to use those charms. Use the charms you feel like fit you best. Oh, but this is better than this one. It doesn't matter. Play how you want to play. This character's meta in this shooter game. I don't care. Play as however you want to play. That's what's important to me. Let's bring Beast back. Poor Beast got murdered in broad daylight and nobody cared. Not a single person cried for him. That's kind of sad. And he came back normally. Hold on. Oh, Belly. Yummies! You know what? Sure. Why not? The game is boring. Plays the same way since 500 hours. You know, honestly, I think that's exactly why, imagine thinking there's a meta to single player games. Some people unironically think like that because their favorite YouTuber will say, oh, I played the game like this and this build is so busted. And so they go, well, clearly that's the only way I can play it. And it's like that, they're just saying that they like that build. That's all it really means deep down. Remember when knights were meta all those thousands of years ago? Yeah, and then people figure out spears and then like, oh gosh. The combat scene got real broken. A pity, truly. Hold on. I require... Yes. I don't like that fork. I like this fork. There we go. There we go. Alright. What was I gonna get at? My brain froze. I forgot. Ooh. Right. Okay, sorry, my brain froze again. So, I genuinely feel like that's why Minecraft doesn't feel the same for people anymore. I know people have been like pointing to fingers of like 1,001 different things. People are like, oh, Minecraft feels different because it's updated, because it's changed so much. And I'm like, yeah, Minecraft has updated and changed so much, but newsflash, if every time you enter your 2-week Minecraft phase, every time you play Minecraft, you do the exact same thing. The exact same thing. You're going to get bored to shit. Maybe the only reason you can only play Minecraft for 2 weeks straight, meanwhile all these SMPs like Hermitcraft can stay here for like literal decades, or at least a decade. Like, you want to know the difference between why Mumbo Jumbo can play it nonstop and you can't play Minecraft for longer than 2 weeks? Because Mumbo Jumbo actually tries to do something new in every time he plays the game. And we're talking about a game like Minecraft, a game that by its definition should be super like diverse to play. It's endless possibilities. It's a sandbox game. Why are you logging into the game only to immediately mine, to go into the caves, to get diamonds, to go to the inn, to get the elytra? You know you don't have to do that, right? No one's forcing you. Are you at gunpoint? Are you playing Minecraft at gunpoint? What the hell's wrong with you? Like, seriously, if you sincerely feel like that's the only way you can play Minecraft, then there's a bigger problem at hand. You're being held at gunpoint. Address that first. I feel like that's a bigger deal, is it not? For your FYI, Chances Sonar is a game about translating different languages in a strange and unfamiliar world. Unfortunately, pretty much everything about it we will find on the internet is spoilers. Okay, I won't look it up, but I will look it up in the sense of I'll look up how much it costs. I won't look it up in terms of information. Okay? Oh shit, the fishing thing, I just remembered. I just forgot. Also, oh gosh, okay. Oh gosh, my brain is like... Alright, give me a second. My brain is like 5 different places. Where's the tent? Where's the tent? You. Okay. Go for it. You owe me another baby. Give me a lustful golden pooping. Thank you. Why are you tired? Sleep. Sleep. Go sleep. I will take this. Thank you. Right here. And then you're busy. You're celibate. Let's see. You guys don't actually have a high breeding chance. Life. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Hope you perish at 3 and 6 pence. Sure, go for it. Right? Yeah, okay. They're going for it. Nice. Okay. This and this, please. More golden poop! I need more. Always more. You? Now the 2 of you. Do sleep. Do sleep. And now we have 2 eggs to care for. Perfect. You go here. And you. Dragons need a buff and nukes need a nerf. Honestly, the recent patch on Earth is so messed up. What happened over here? Good heavens. Thank you, I think. Oh geez. Okay. Eggs have been addressed. Baby's taken care of. We're going fishing! I want to use that fish buff. I didn't just make it to just do nothing. Is there a way to see a family tree? You want to know just how much of the cult is just from me? I think only their immediate parents you can see. But a lot of your kids look like you anyways. They got your fuck-ass coloring. So, I mean, basically anyone who's orange has a high likelihood of having you as the father. There. Got it. I thought there'd be more fish here. I was so stressed out over nothing. Sometimes there's like an overwhelming amount of fish here. Not this time though. Spears have been added to the game long before the knights became the meta. Well, the knights only became meta because of the spears. When the knights were first introduced, no one caught on. And then one guy was like, oh hey, I have a spear. But I want to look more into that. First off, hi dude. I don't think I said hi when you joined the stream. I'm so sorry, hi. But I want to look more into that Yoshi thing that you mentioned in the melee situation, because I feel like that is exactly what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I mean. We get so used to, and we just accept that, like, you know, this is our life now. This is the meta. It's goats forever. And then we never try anything else. And you want to know the funny thing? Goats was disproven. There was a meta that beat goats. It was called Clockworks. Well, it wasn't a meta, but still. There was a group of people in a esports group called Clockwork. And they made a group, they made like a build that worked against goats consistently. But everyone went, okay, but goats is meta. And so we had our answer. We could have kept Overwatch the way it was. Things could have been great. But everyone went, nope, this is our life now. Triple tank, triple support. Now that being said, I think it would be so funny to recreate goats in Marvel Rivals. Just make the problem again. It would be so funny. in a purely hypocritical way. I think it'd be so funny to just cause problems on purpose. You should look up all the parenthoods and draw a tree on paper. You want to see just how messed up it'll look. I will probably do that off stream. Maybe before Woolhaven comes out, I'll try to have a family tree put together. There we go. There we go. I haven't been in here in a while. Thank you. It's only like 15 devotion. It's not really worth, like, it's like not particularly worth it. Like, Netty's family clones their daughters. I clone sons. Art truly reflects life. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I guess my, like, great-grandmother had, like, unstoppable genes. We don't look like we do look similar. Like, we all of us, like, both between, like, our aunts and, like, you know, my mom, my aunts, and my cousins, all of us could pass for each other's sisters. There are variations in us, but it's also like, oh, you know, it's the tall Netty, the Netty with, like, the loose curly hair, the darker skinned Netty, the this Netty, the that Netty. We also have a lot of moles in the exact same spot as well. I don't know how. I feel like, oh man, I have this really identifiable, it's not like I don't know how to explain it actually, but look, I have a, like, mole on my foot, but all the other women in my family also have the exact same mole on their foot. So I feel like it's one of those things that's like, oh, I could be caught in a bluff. Not caught in a bluff, but if someone's like, oh, I'm related to you, and it's like, no, I'm not. It's like, oh yeah, show me your foot then. It's like, oh. How about we don't do that? Oops. Hold on. I'll help with the farms a little bit. We'll grow these kids. We'll take care of them. They'll become stronger and powerful and some other third thing. You know, I'm already tempted to redecorate the cult again. I'm so tempted. These type of games always bring out the I need to keep remodeling energy in me, and then I do this infinitely and it's not helpful. Goodbye, nerds. See ya, punk! You punk! Oh gosh. Netty must be meta on Earth since so many people are playing her. Oh gosh. It's not that many. Despite what I say, my family is actually very, very small. There's not a lot of me left, like my family, I mean. So when I do say, like, oh, a lot of people in my family look the same, I'm talking about like 6 people total. My family is ridiculously tiny. And I'm not even like on like super social terms with my family to begin with anyways. So for majority of my life, it has just been my mom and my sister. I just knew that I had cousins that I would meet like once like every other year, maybe, if I'm lucky. But I have always had, like, I always hear stories of like people that are like, oh, you know, I grew up in a family with like 3 brothers and 2 sisters, and you know, our cousins were always coming over, and Christmas was this whole thing. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. My Christmas, my mom would be like, all right, go on Facebook and send a message to everybody. And I'm like, okay. And that was my Christmas. My birthdays, like my birthday parties were just like me shooting a message like, happy birthday. That's it. So when I hear stories of people with huge families that are like, oh, you know, every family get together is like a spectacle, I kind of pity them. My life has been very chill in that aspect. Nice, nice. I blanked out for a second. I was trying to check the timer on OBS because I was like, how long has the stream been going? I feel like I went on a huge rant and I was like, I hope I haven't been just yelling for an hour straight. Oh gosh. Why does my throat hurt so much? Oh gosh. Go, catch. You hate families over 7 members? I just find it really hard. I struggle to imagine, and I imagine it's because from my perspective, my average family count was 3. So to me, it's hard for me to even fathom anything higher than 5. 5 feels excessive. It feels like a lot of people in the house at any given time. Even now, with my housemates, there's 3 of us total. My whole life, I've always had 3s, counting me. There's always been, like, on average, like, 2 other people in my life to, like, seriously keep tabs on. In the sense of, like, I live with them, what's going on with them. I haven't had a lot of friends. When I had friends, I had 2 other friends. It was 3 of us. Even now, I have 2 friends. There's 3 of us. in my house, there's 2 of us. Like, there's 2 people, 3 of us. I've always lived on 3s. Rule of thirds, but my whole life, unironically. So even thinking higher than like 5 is like, that's a lot of people. Living in a house with like 5 people, that seems like a lot. That's a noisy house. That's a very noisy house. That's, oh gosh. Even if everyone was like relatively close in age, that still feels like a lot. And if there were like age gaps, like the youngest person was like still a toddler, and then there's like a teenager, and then there's like an adult. Gosh, what a noisy house. You had the last name of your dad and your mom. You are also the last of both families to have those names. Oh gosh. If you don't have a kid, those names are gone. I want to change my name. I don't care much for my last name and like to whom it's tied to. And well, honestly, I don't know. I don't really have a big problem with my first name. I just don't care too much for it. I unironically go by Netty most of the time, so oh shit. The babies! I didn't, oh no! Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I was so busy fishing, I forgot to care for the kids! Oh, please don't be mad. It should be fine, right? They're not gonna be like mad at me or anything. Oh gosh. It's been about 100 minutes. Though it has. Oh, OTP and Hecate have fallen in love. How beautiful. How quaint. How quaint. There, and then like, yeah, like clear that. You're pretty sure your surname doesn't exist besides your family. I'm not sure where my name stands, honestly. I haven't really done like research on it. It's a name. People call me it. If my future child self or gotcha later doesn't feel loved in this cult, I will pout and stomp my feet angrily. I'll also maybe make a funny angry noise. Perhaps you will. Perhaps you will. Don't worry. They all come to me and... Or I'll just make you give me another child. Wow, that sounds... Gosh, there's no way to make that not sound creepy. I'm so... You mean to tell me that eugenics is kind of disturbing when you really sit down and think about it? No way! What? Oh, that's impossible. Ah! Ah! There's a lot happening at once. That was an especially delicious strawberry, but I couldn't bite the stem off, and I almost lost a fish. You're almost we're almost 30 at Christmas. I don't know if I would change my name. Maybe my last name. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, is it that serious to me? I can understand why for some people they would really want to change their name. And by all means, Godspeed to you. I'm just more so like, I don't know. I want to change my name for no other reason than to just change. So is that a valid enough reason to change my name? I don't even have like another name in mind. I just want something else. I feel like more so than anything else, I think I would like surgery. Like not like plastic, I don't know. Plastic surgery is such a slippery slope. But I don't know, chop my boobs off. Look a little less girly. I would honestly like to kind of look like an enigma. I don't want to be all boobing it up, be like titting it up the moment I enter a room. Training eugenic skills for possible RimWorld playthrough. Oh gosh. I did buy, yeah, I bought RimWorld on the Christmas sale, I think. I keep forgetting. RimWorld almost never goes on sale, so I have just been sitting there and waiting. I have just been sitting and waiting for the longest. Don't forget the organ harvesting, but of course. Okay. Why is the cult unhappy? You guys have food. I don't understand you guys. I don't understand how people can be unhappy in the cult. I feel like you guys just kind of come to your own conclusions and you go, I changed my mind. I'm pissed off now. Is it because of the poop on the floor? This poop is helping everyone, I hope you know. Alright, let's see then. Let's see then. Right then, what's this? Alright, so let's make everyone even more upset. First and foremost. What are you guys so upset for? You guys act like this cult sucks or something. Youth cometh backeth. You have a long life necklace so you can live for a while. Ah. Look at that the mad ass chicken in the back. The elderly are pissed at me. I don't have an exact date in mind. Like I was getting at earlier in the stream, I really want to try and make an emphasis to have custom thumbnails for the streams. Because I both really want to do the art for it, and I think it just would be really cool to have custom thumbnails for all the streams moving forward. But also, it means that I have to draw it, which means I gotta sit down and do work. Ah! Let's see. I don't even know why you guys are in such a dog shit mood. Here, have money. Will that make you guys feel better about me? Only the best locally grown human skin clothing in this colony. But of course! Nothing but the best from my folks. Okay. Thank you. And then, let's see. Check this out, okay? We're gonna hold a sermon. We don't need a disciple. We don't need a disciple just yet. Check this shit out. And everyone likes me again. Go figure. 10% damage increase. Thank you for this. 5% damage increase. Half a blue heart. Half a blue heart. There we go. This cultist shit is easy. Everyone's like, I think the cult kind of sucks somewhat. Yeah, but have you considered one of these? Oh gosh. Okay, and then over here, we still need more wood. Make me more wood. More here. More here. More here. What? Hold on. One more. There you go. And one here as well. Perfect. Get you back in action. And then the fishing thing is almost up, so I'm gonna go take care of that. Will the children be okay? I think I may have messed up, and now I'm so worried. I hope I didn't mess up. Ah, jeez. I missed one day. I swear. You act like, you know, you're gonna be traumatized for life or something. So dramatic. How do you think it would feel to wear human skin? Do you think it would be warm? Or would it feel weird? Do you think if you really had to, would you wear someone else's skin if it meant keeping you warm and safe? Okay. Let me go check on those babies real quick. I'm so anxious about them. Oh my gosh, I'm such a good mom. Wow. How many god tiers? Gosh dang it. Okay, hold on. They're fine. But you were supposed to be sleeping over here. Hold on. We're gonna kill that guy. This sacrifice guy, he's gotta go. He's gotta go. Why is this the first thing you hear when you join? I swear, you only join my streams when I'm saying something horrible. I just had a deep and meaningful conversation about how metas in video games are like impacting us as a whole. What happened to you? Why is your head dented? Oh, because you're Mother Shimura, right. Okay, well, so what did you not want to name this one? Sell for gotcha later. Wait, sorry, not later. There we go. Sell for gotcha later. Welcome! Why is your baby white? You know what? I probably shouldn't say that out loud. That sounds really messed up. I'm so sorry. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, you're adorable. Hope you perish at 3 and 6 pence. There we go. The collective can't hear you or stay because you're at work. Regular lamb is cuter to switch to than that other guy's stinky goat. False prophet gone lambness. I don't know what you mean. Check this out. All right, the babies are running away. Hold on, I need to imprison them. You go in here, and you, and let's nurture these children. There we go. But gosh, like for like the last hour and a half, me and chat and I, English, whatever, we were having like a nice, like a deep and meaningful conversation about metas and video games, and it's all beautiful and stuff. And the moment I'm like, do you think human flesh would feel uncomfortable? Leo manifested as like, what is wrong with that creature? Why? Ugh. God, do you guys know that one picture of like it's like not a stick man, but it's like a guy, like I don't know what to call them, like not a stick figure, but like a step above stick figure, and he looks tired and he has a leash to someone that's like, ha! I feel like that's Leo with like me and Koi at any given time, just a poor exhausted man dealing with like two deranged bastards, and it's just like, well, don't know how this happened to you, but now this is your life and you're going to have to live with it. There might be time to snag a few more fish if I'm fast. I don't think I'm gonna make it. It's like an incantation. Well, I guess I'll keep that in mind. If it's like, oh, you know, I really need Leo to show up for something that's super important. If you peeled the flesh off of a child, do you think the baby would feel it? I don't know. What? I mean, I don't want to tempt... I don't... You know what? Maybe this is not the bit that we should go with, huh? Maybe this is not the gag of the today. Why are you dragging coin to this? She knows what she's done. She knows exactly what she has done. Oh gosh. Oh man. You're a gilf now, sweet. Congrats on your gilf status. I guess silver. What are they called? I don't know. Okay, a little bit more. I think the jig is up, but I still want to catch fish. Why are you trying to summon me? I'm already here. I don't know. I don't know. Go home. Your cult is starving and they're mad at you because of it. Even though they very much could feed themselves. Whatever, man. Whatever. I still remember our blood farming conversation. Exactly! And I'm the weird one. Whatever, man. This place blows. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Some here. Some here. Some there. Okay? Make the foods yourself. I'm going back. I have fish to catch. The buff is over. No thanks to you pricks. We could farm blood though. Theoretically. Not too hard. I mean, like, destroying villages and like ransacking towns and stuff like that is kind of my thing. So it'd be pretty easy. Oh gosh. If we ever need to summon Leo, Netty's just gotta start saying something weird. Apparently so. Apparently, did I ever tell Leo about the laptop battery thing back in inscription time? Did we ever... You know what? Maybe don't tell him. Maybe don't tell him. That was also the birth of the shower chicken, wasn't it? Oh gosh. That's it. We just we look in the mirror 3 times. We turn off the light in the bathroom and we go shower chicken, shower chicken, shower chicken. And then Leo's like, "What are you doing?" And it's like, ah, ah, jeez. I bumped myself. And then the screen cuts away and it's like, Leo only in theaters this Friday. Oh, you know, speaking of like something being in theaters, I'm kind of bummed. I mean, I am and I'm not bummed. I want to support what's his face, Markiplier, with his movie coming out, but it's actually not in any theaters near me. But also, I don't like horror, so I don't even know how much I would have liked the movie anyways. I just wanted to support the guy. I think it's really important to see more YouTubers branching out of just the YouTube thing in a way that is not crappy. In a way that doesn't suck. We all remember shower chicken. Unfortunately, yes, you guys won't let me live it down. Oh no. Yeah, let's not tell Leo. It will come up eventually. And besides, it wasn't even like a bad thing. You guys took it out of context and ran with it. Just like with the shower chicken. Whatever, man. You know what I should do? I should get a deal with Mattel. And then there'll be like a official Netty Barbie doll set. And then in my dream house, if you look in the bathroom, there's a piece of chicken in the bathtub. I think that would be really funny. You know, honestly, why don't more VTubers do that? Like, dolls, I mean. There's figurines of this and plushies of that. I have yet to see any, like, dolls. Like, articulate dolls and stuff like that. Is there really not a market for it? I find that hard to believe. I mean, I guess to be fair, most VTubers aren't particularly, like... I don't want to say... Not that they're marketable in, like, the doll sense, but marketable in the sense of, like, dolls are often for kids and most VTubers are not safe for kids. How you guys poop so much. This is so much poop. But this is good poop. We need to move his bed for real. Okay. You inconvenience everyone that you're nearby. You can go like here, sleep behind the church. Like get away from everybody. Leave everyone alone. Oh my gosh. There we go. The kids have been saved from dying in a sea of poop. And then JMT2 died, which is annoying. You go in here. Into the little bucket thing. Markiplier's making a film. Haven't heard of it. Please do tell. Oh gosh. Well, for the last I actually don't know how long. I don't know how long his development has been. But for the last whatever timestamp, he has been working on a movie based off the game Iron Lung. And it's finally going out into theaters. And as someone who would like to pursue creative endeavors myself, I want to see not only Markiplier, but just people in general have their goals and ambitions come to fruition. And by God, does Markiplier work hard. And gosh, I don't know. I'm not good at this advertising nonsense, guys. I'm really not. But I want to see all that hard work he put into it, all his hopes and dreams, not be unfounded. Maybe because I'm projecting, maybe, who knows. I want to see it do well. I want to see projects like that, especially of that scale, succeed. And I feel like in general, like a lot of YouTubers, I know a lot of YouTubers tend to branch out, like especially I guess like late game YouTubers. I say that with quotation marks, but the hand tracking's off, but like late game YouTubers, so YouTubers who have been in the scene for a while and are profiting, usually branch out with some sort of product. Like I know Moist Critical has that soap brand, that stuff the guy has the coffee stuff, so on and so forth. Gamer Subs has taken over the world. Gamer Sub killed my parents. I'm kidding. But I would love to see more YouTubers do creative stuff. I think Corey X Kenshin, he has an anime which is really, really cool. Sorry, I'm trying to like reshuffle at my desk. So yeah. Okay. I would love to see more creative endeavors from YouTubers flourish. We already see that merch does really, really well. And if all else fails, you can always sell an overpriced t-shirt with a tiny logo in the upper right hand corner for $80, not including shipping, if you're not sure how your how your merch is gonna go. But I would love to see more merch explored. Like in general, especially for like especially for like VTubers, I feel like we are the marketable product. Do more than just figurines and standees. It's always the same shit. Here's a couple of shirts. Here's a booby mouse pad. Here's a body pillow. Here's a figurine if you're really popular. And it's like, do a little more, maybe. I don't know. Get creative with it. Would you guys wear a poncho? I'm kidding. I feel like it's way too soon to be thinking about merch. Maybe first get monetized, then still probably hold off on the merch talk. But like, would you though? Would you guys wear like a poncho? Oh no, a shelter collapsed. I need to fix it. Oh god. You would love to see it too. You have to check if it's playing anywhere near you. Well, do let us know what you think of the movie. I'm going to imagine it beats scary. It's probably going to be very scary. For a minute, I got scared. I did not see the children, and I got very worried. There we go. Yes. Grow, children, grow! And we'll take all of you. Perfect. And someone's probably going to take care of that in a second. The farms are doing fine for the most part. A little low on seeds, but good. Calamar saw beautiful clothing. Good for Calamar. Good for Calamar. I feel like, okay, I know Game Theory, they do a lot of like school stuff. They do like backpacks and other things of the sort. So at least with Game Theory, what do you call it? At least with Game Theory, I feel like they do pretty good, I want to say, when it comes to like their merch and stuff. Yeah, I'd say so at least. Hey, got a heart for that. That's not ready. What about you? Nice. Nice, nice. Alright. Ooh. Finish, help water this a little bit. And then you guys need to be faster. Faster. Oh gosh. Who and Robot Puppet have become friends? Good. Congrats to them, I think. Oh gosh, okay. Ooh, merchant's shirt. Sure. I'll make a couple of those, sure. Yes. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Nice. And I think, No. Not trying to assign. I want to do one of you. This costs sin to make. Too expensive. They all cost sin to make. Ah! Get out! Oh. Well, who wants to be the clown? Who wants to have the jester outfit? Hold on, I'm trying to get down here to cancel this. Man, it's gonna cost so much sin though. Okay, we need to start riddling people with problems again. I think that's the overarching issue. I have recognized the flaw. In the meantime, sensible dress wouldn't be too bad. I'll make more of these. Everyone needs a cute outfit when I don't mess up doing the commands. There we go. There we go. And then what we'll do, we'll customize it. And ooh, black would be nice. Black goes with everything. And then who needs clothes? Who needs clothes? Basically everybody. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Magpies? There you go. Nice. See ya. Who's next? Gosh. Dick Small Netty Jr. Yeah, sure. Every time I see that name, I get like a little stun lock. I'm like, oh. Who allowed that? Lemon! This whole time Lemon hasn't had a unique outfit. There you go. There you go, Lemon. Live your best life. Who else? I want to get the bishop something unique. Sixpence. Go. Alright. Got a few more. Who else? Who is... Can I sort by those who do not have a customizable shirt on? I feel like that would be a nice place to start. Or can I go for the bottom? 28 out of 35. What happened to the other ones? Oh. Because those people are already wearing that outfit. Okay. Damn you. I forgot I brought you back to life. I'm gonna be so honest. It's hard keeping track of, like, this many people. Beast. Here. Shirt. Go. Look at that. Everyone's dressed nicely. And well, almost everyone's dressed nice. Would you still love me if I was a worm? There you go. Or maybe I should give you like a pink outfit. I have no... Whoever birthed that kid must be real shit at naming. Yeah, probably. I bet. Alright. For the bishops... I don't know. Evening frock, maybe? Nah. 4 gentle jackets for the 4 of you guys. Go for it. For a brief moment, my brain just completely like stopped, and I wasn't sure what just happened there. I was just like, "What am I looking at? What am I looking at?" I panicked. I got very scared, and I wasn't sure what to do. Okay, okay. We'll do one of these, and then we'll assign it, and then Leshy. Oh, bye, Leshy. Narinder, for you. Nice, right? There you go. Where is... Hey, Hecate. And last one. Where are you, Calamar? There you are. And I think that's everybody with a unique outfit on, right? Yeah, I think so. Perfect. Oh, Magpies loves a new outfit. Aw, well, now it just feels so... Really? Aw, shucks. Oh, shucks. Oh, gosh. And Mustard Frog saw beautiful clothing. And now you guys can kind of like self-sustain off of seeing pretty sights and pretty outfits. Because people are truly vain creatures. Truly vain beings. And I have so much money. I'm trying to spend as hard as I can, which is such a weird sentence. Ugh, it sucks. I'm just so wealthy and rich, and I'm trying my best to spend as much money as possible, but for naught. Oh. All right, we're resurrecting JMT too, but he's getting right back to work. You and my respective workhorses. Gosh, every time I resurrect you, every time I resurrect JMT, he gives me problems. He does this on purpose. He does this on purpose, just to piss me off. All right. Well, you know what? This one, right? Or, yeah, we'll do one of these numbers. Rich kids on Twitter be like, oh, I was thinking Instagram, but you know what? Twitter's probably better. Oh gosh, where is that punk? Where is he? Not you. We're gonna take care of you later. You, just the guy I was looking for. All right, ready to consume everything that everyone has to offer? Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh, this might be a bit. Well, we did want Sin. Did want Sin. He's fine, probably. He's probably fine. Oh god. 2? 3? The sin is too much for my soul to bear. I only ever did what you asked of me, and for my loyalty to you, I am to be damned. Well, that was kind of different. Usually they get mad and swear revenge, but that guy didn't, and now I feel a little bad. I should have done that to the spy! Oh! Oh, now I feel real stupid. You know what? Okay, the next spy that we get, they're gonna fucking get it. Oh, jeez. But now I feel bad. Anyways, the harvest is here. What? I'm not fazed by this. I'm the one who chose to do it anyways. What? Yeah, don't look at that, what just happened. Look at literally anything else. And then, rituals, please. And then, everybody get naked. Those why are you just sitting here? I forgot we had kids. I forgot we had kids. I got so distracted with the sacrificing stuff, I forgot I was supposed to be raising children. Oh gosh. My brain blanked out. Who wants to be the naked dancer? Thank you for volunteering yourself, though. Very honorable of you. Come over here. You are our best naked dancer. You look so exhausted. All right. And now let's hold a sermon. Good heavens, guys. We gathered here today because the is so very naked and everyone's got their cheeks out and it's a whole thing. No, wait, no. Oh gosh, I almost messed it up. Okay. Who got the zombie naked? Anywho, he's free now. All right. Everyone's all right? We come over here, we do one of these numbers. Everyone likes me again. I am so likable. Try. Oh, jeez. Okay. Cameron, no. Hold on. Nice. Weaponize that corpse. Weaponize it. Perfect. Now everyone go away. Okay. And then that can go like right here. Oh my gosh. Have you guys been nurtured today? Yes. Okay. Good heavens, the poor babies were like swarmed in poop. Take care of you. Not that. You. Calamar and Dick Small Netty Jr. have become friends. Great, I think. Yeah, we'll go with great. Everyone is naked and happy and we're all having a good time here. I was already naked. Yeah, but we traded out the grass skirt for just grass. And I think that's it's an improvement. It's clearly an improvement. Oh, wait. Some of you guys have to do the farms. Fine, I'll do it. Oh, crap. You mean to tell me there are consequences to my actions? I just wanted people to feel better. And there is food. You just have to eat it. If you don't eat the food, I can't help you. Okay. Okay. Here's the plan. We do one of these. And some of this. We grab a whole lot of this. Don't forget this. Perfect. Either. We need every little bit of food we can get because this cult loves starving to death. I see you. Okay. Now, how are we looking on the food category? Fine, I guess. That's full. Good. Oh, dang it. No! Okay. Okay, not you either. Gosh, dang it. I'm trying to do one of these. There. We have so much beets. Oh my gosh. I just realized. I was like looking at all this here. You know what? Don't ever say that I'm not nice to you guys. I am so nice to you guys. I make such nice food for you 24/7. 24/7. And what do I get? Complaints. Endless complaints from people. Unbelievable. No one else is gonna do the farms right now. You guess the entire cult has anorexia now? How? Why? I'm literally making food for them right now as we speak. Give me. And I feed them spiders on occasion. That's protein right there. Protein. Oh gosh. Oh, actually, who wants the jester outfit? We have, for no reason in particular, we've come into a large amount of sin recently. Very nice. I kind of actually do feel bad for that sacrifice guy. I mean, 'twas in his name. Yes, it was bound to happen. But now I just kind of feel a little like, oh, he just seemed sad. He was like, how could this happen? Like, oh, that made me think about my morals. Give me some of this. Are they eating the spiders? No, I cook them first. They don't just eat it off the floor. What are we? Savages? Alright, hold on. No, I did not mean to roll into you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I get it. No, Mustard Frog has gotten old. No. Don't get old. Just live forever. I mean, I guess I'm the one that controls that, right? Goes to figure. Now, who's in charge of that, Netty? I don't know. Perfect, thank you. JMT2 and JMT have become friends. All right. We stand a king who has self-confidence, I guess. The rite of lust has come to an end. Wonderful. Now, can you guys please come back and tend to the farms? I'm begging you. Literally anybody. Stop dancing. Stop, please. Somebody make food. Somebody cook. I'm begging. Sammy, you. All right. Hold on. Go cook meals. You two. You're on cookie meal duty. 6 pence. Farm. Works a lot. Farm. Okay. Lemon's getting busy. Good, good, good. Where's the? He's hiding. There he is. No, don't talk to your kids. Do not talk to your kids. Go to work. JMT1, go tend to the farms, please. Jesus. JMT finally became friends with themselves. Truly, you can find inner peace and love. Anything is possible. Okay, thanks for kissing, I guess. Those two are... Stop talking, please! I hope you perish. Could you, like... I wish I could oh wait, you're not a disciple. Never mind. Sorry. Ignore me. Khalid? Khalid. Can we talk for a second? Can you, like... I don't know, clean base, I guess? I have no clue. I don't think the base really needs cleaning, though. Damn! Robot Puppy and Leshy have become friends for what it's worth, and everyone's eating and we're having a good time. We're slowly stabilizing. Slowly but surely. We could stand to get a few more crystals. Maybe I'll start preparing for that. Actually, you know what I should do? Hold on. We're gonna head back up here because clearly some people could be out there working. JMT2. I must separate those two. If those JMTs combine, I'm never gonna hear the end of it. They're gonna be so annoying. Okay. Narendra, you go on and head on out there and get me some berry bush seeds, you hear? And then let me see who got them their necklace that, oh yeah, would you still love me if I was a worm? Yeah, I want you to go out there and get me more berry bush seeds. All right, now go on and get. And then magpies, you become shooter, and then we need lemon. I see a very steady flow of hearts and confettis in the corner of my eyes. Thank you for that. I don't think horrible southern accent Netty is deserving of hearts, though. Okay. Let me... What do you mean I can't turn a child into a demon? It's already a demon. Look at it. Do I not have any heart? Oh yeah, there's 2 of them. Weber and OTP. There you go. Alright, and then you'll stop being hungry because you're busy being a demon. See? It just makes sense. We'll do one of these because the bed broke. And then... Oh wait, he's dead! I forgot! I killed him! Okay, save. Those guys go out. We get some buffs. And then what do you say about another run through Anchor Deep once we're ready, huh? Once these children are fully born, we'll do another romp, maybe? Maybe? One more? Yeah, one more run. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, man. Alright, alright. Who got sleepy? Hold on. Behemoth. Go, sleep, 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 sleep. And you! Anonymously anonymous, hello! Hello, Miss Sleep, hello? Yeah? Convert me to your cult, I'll follow your teachings faithfully. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Wow, you are just awful. Just awful. You're a jerk, you're a night owl, and you're celibate. Okay. Pen collector. Yeah. Yes. How can you just forget a murder? Easily, apparently. Yes, what do you want? Glorious leader, some elders have been cast from their cult and now seek a place to enjoy their final years. Maybe we should let them join ours? Sure. Oh my gosh. Alright, so here's the deal. Be inspired. Yes, 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 perfect. And then, I will give you... That seems mean, but no. We'll give you a missionary necklace. How about that? There you go. And then... Well, I didn't mean to intimidate the rest of y'all. I just wanted to intimidate that one guy. Jeez. Okay, sorry. And then here's $3. All right? Now, go feel better somewhere. Oh, and Fearmaster ate an exquisite meal. Good for him. Good for him. I think your stream has completely trashed. Never mind. Oh, gosh. You're not the only one who has mentioned that. I've seen it on other people's streams, and I think Though was having problems with the stream last time. Weren't they? So, oh gosh. I wonder what causes it. Is it like my end or somewhere else? So I would have put it past my crappy, like, computer and tech to be a bit lackluster, honestly. Oh wait, there's a... Okay, we'll take care of this. And then what was I gonna do? Oh, right. We're gonna come into here. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna go rituals. We're gonna go, can I resurrect somebody? Not yet. And that's fine. I could do another ritual of the Ocean's Bounty while I'm waiting. I feel like I might as well. That's more resources. I gotta spend my time wisely. I gotta min-max everything that I do in life. And if I don't, then who am I as a person? Perfect. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. So we'll do some fishing, we'll do some resurrecting, we'll do another sermon. We've gathered here today because you guys are pretty cool. And we're all here, and we're eating food, and we're working hard, and we're making the cult a better place. One place at a time. Beautiful, right? Who brought a cauliflower into the church? Don't do that. A giant cauliflower. What for? Yes, can I help you? I knew you could do it. You truly are divine. I didn't know I had a quest with you. I'm gonna be so honest right now. Glowing fertilizer. One of these. Perfect. Grab all of that. You have to get ready for the day, so you have to go. You come back later if you're still streaming. Oh gosh. I'm probably gonna wrap things up once these children are fully born. But have a good day at work, Leo. I don't know why you keep coming when I'm saying the weirdest of things, but live life to the fullest, Leo, and don't forget to bite someone on the head. Oh gosh. I will be seeing ya. But goodbye. Good bug bye. Good bug bye. Bye bye bye. Oh, the bimbo, and the bimbos will fall. Binga bingo, bing bimbo. Bing bee 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 bo, bee 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 bo. Oh gosh. I need to catch more. There we go. Perfect. And then I will learn how to not be a neglectful parent. But the children are like older now, so it's not too big of a deal. They take care of themselves. And I don't know how the cult keeps getting like sick and hungry because I take such good care of them and I think they're kind of pricks, honestly. But we'll do some of this section. Bye. Goodbye! Farewell, Leo! Blah. So the moon sets on another day in this cult. There we go. Perfect. Something about fishing is just so relaxing, isn't it? I don't think I could actually... maybe I could fish in real life. I don't know. I don't like the idea of putting bait on the hook. I don't want to touch a worm. It's gross. Very, very gross. But other than that, I feel like fishing would be so relaxing. Okay. Day 409. Do you think there's a max day limit to Cult of the Lamb? Like, if I hit like 999, do you think the game would break? Do you think my cult would automatically explode? Or do you think something cool will happen? I'm actually not really sure what would happen the more I think about it. Not totally certain. Hold. There we go. We do need to do a whole lot of fishing because one of the best foods to make does require, my brain froze. One of the best foods to make does require me to, at the very least, have a whole bunch of those, like, octopus and stuff. Did you mention the time you almost died during fishing? No, I don't think you have, but do share. Do tell your story. Tell me all that you have to tell. You know, off topic, but there was this art tutorial I saw online that was super duper cool. It was showing how, like, you know, like Japanese artists do that really cool thing where the things look like kind of watercolory and glowy and beautiful. And someone had explained it, but the post was in Japanese. Sin Collector 3000 is no longer ill, so I need to go over there and torture him. I lost the post. I can't find it, and I'm super upset, and I don't know how to find it because the post was in Japanese, and I don't even know what it says. So I can't even like try and like Google Translate my way around it. I'm so upset. Ugh. You don't think anything would happen until you reach some absurd number of days. 9,999. Oh, whatever like the max value input is in this game. I'm not sure. Where are they? Where are they? I want to find them so I can beat them up. Where are they? Does anyone see where that new hire is? On. I don't see them anywhere. I'm trying to like scan the area and I don't see them. Where? Oh, they're here. Okay, never mind. I forgot that they're also nocturnal. What horrible stats on that guy. You are not getting resurrected. Hi, Narendra. Welcome back. Return from your success. You have returned from my successful missionary bearing gifts. Thank you for the seeds. Thank you. Now go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. Okay. Next person. Yep. Wake up. Go to work. I don't care if you're sleeping. You're working now. No time to be a jerk now. Where are you going? Oh. And then we're good on the food category, right? Seems like it. Yeah. One here. Perfect. Perfect. The ate an exquisite meal. Bye! I don't care. You probably had to reach the integer limit of something to happen. That's what I'm imagining. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna have to happen. You were fishing with Grandma when you were like 9, you think? And you only time you caught a fish, it almost pulled you in the water. You could not swim at the time, and doubt Grandma would have saved me. Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad that didn't happen. Otherwise, oh man. Well, if it only ate up to your legs, then you would have become a merman, and that would have been pretty cool. A merboy? I have no clue. Gosh. Okay. Got a few more fish. One of these numbers. Nice. Perfect. And then we'll save here. Double check on the coat. Make sure everyone's okay. Wait! I just remembered! There was something else I wanted to do and I didn't do it for the longest. Okay, hold on. The thing that I wanted to do last stream that I forgot to do. I'm pretty sure... Hold on, let me see. Where is it? Not here, I think. But I will take care of this. And this while I'm here. While I'm here, I will take care of things, but that's not the thing that I want to take care of. Oh, I didn't nurture you guys? Oh, whoops. All right. Hello, babies. Yes. Good job, babies. Oh. Sandwich and Behemoth have fallen in love. Give me all of that. No. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna grab all of that. I need to go to here first, I think. There's something that I'm looking for. I don't think I did it on this file yet. I did it on my personal file, but not this one, I think. I just don't fully remember where they are. Hold on. Okay, that one's done. And this one actually has a lot of devotion on it. Oh, thank you. I literally don't think there's anything else I could buy. What do I do with all this money then? Midas's cave. If it is the integer limit, that would be like billions. Yeah, I can see myself playing the game for that long. Okay, that's done. I really don't think I need to sacrifice anybody for any amount of money. I think I'm good. Ooh, but I could do... Yeah, why not? Sure. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing some. I don't know where the other ones are, though. Hold on. I mean, okay. I'm looking for those little snail statues, but it looks like I already took care of quite a few of them, but I can't find any. Okay, okay. Lonely Shack, maybe? Where are the snail statues? Apparently I already got 2 of them. I think, let me see. Oh! Okay. There's 2 more left. One here, maybe? There's gotta be one at every place, right? Let me see, let me see. Yes. So now there's one left, and I don't know where it is. It's gotta be at the Smuggler Sanctuary, right? I don't remember where they all are. Oh wait, it's right there. I'm blind. There. And now we have the snail follower form. I meant to do that last stream, but then like things ran on for too long. That's all I wanted to do, and it's a new day in the cult, and I think the kids are about to be full grown on top of that too. So I feel like I'm gonna take care of that next. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what, yeah. We'll grab some of these. Oh dear, the babies are loose. Hey, you. Can I just double check something? I'm confused, I'm hungry, I need to poop. Cult is the best place. Yes, I need somewhere to sleep. Alright, well, I can help some of that, but not all of that. You just go ahead and get nurtured, become powerful, and then help run this cult into the ground with golden poop. Oh, your parents actually care for you. That's a surprise. That's a first. Beautiful world. Alright, well, get nurtured, idiot. They're at the walking stage, so probably by the end of this game cycle, they'll be good to go. Perfect. And that has been taken care of, so now you know what that means. More fishing! Yes! Fishing in games is always so relaxing. How come? Ugh, okay. Grab one of these, and then we'll go. Nice. So wait, I have a question. I know that the goat is supposed to be some sort of like dark reflection of the lamb, but in Woolhaven there is like the land of the lambs, right? Or at least we're going to be going there at some point. So is there a place for the goats in some sort of like alternate dimension? Grab another one. This is off topic. Goat's milk is really freaking good. I kind of like that slight saltiness that goat's milk has. It's very, it's nice. It's nice. Try it with coffee sometime. Lamb Land? That sounds like a really cheap knockoff of Disneyland. Made it like someone's farmland product. It's like, oh, you know, I told my kid we go to Disney. Don't have Disney money. So I brought Disney home. Welcome to Lamb Land. And then the other kids are like, yeah, that seems pretty okay. And then they came over, and now Lamb Land is like kind of taking off, and like somewhere in Podunk, nowhere. I don't know. Why don't you write a fanfic about it? I don't know, dude. I'm just spitballing here. You'll have to find out when you eventually play it. That's true. Yeah, but I feel like, you know, the goat, I don't know how much of like the addition to the goat is to the lore, or the goat is just like, you know, convenient player 2. Because I feel like there is potential for lore there, but if they don't want to do that much, then I don't blame them. But I reserve the right to be curious. Besides, I still gotta work on my Rain World Warrior Cat fanfic, so I'm busy. Somebody else write it. Do you want that Rain World fanfic or not? Then don't fucking distract me. Oh gosh, ouch. I pulled on my nail and I kind of lifted it a little too far. Oh. You know, I just realized something. Hold on. I want to test something out. I just had a sudden realization. Like, okay, well, don't land directly on the fish. I can't test out my theory of that if you do it like that. Dang you. The roller coasters at Lamland only go 10 feet high. Only? Right, yes. Turn around. Yes. Yes. It kind of works. I was wondering if, like, hey, if I cast my line out into the water, but then I kind of like keep dragging it like this, so that the fish get like just close enough, and then I do the fishing minigame. Will the minigame be shorter? And it's, yeah, but not by much. I feel like it's not particularly worth it. You just start clipping fish. Me and the evil ass alternate universe self I pulled by being a reflection of what they once desired to be. Oh gosh. If you say you got bitches, but your bitches is a dark reflection of yourself, does that just mean that you're a bitch? Zero maidens. Oh, welcome back. Turn successful from your mission. Okay, good for you. I will fucking end you. Self-cessed? I was thinking more like self-love, but like in like a, you know, look in the mirror and tell yourself it's gonna be okay. Now, go to sleep. I really wanted to kill you right then and there. I hope you realize that. I had an overwhelming urge. I was like, I could murder you in broad daylight and nobody here would care. They would care a little bit, but not enough to matter. Sixpence and Dentrix have become friends. Shamora and who have become friends. Good on them. Good on them. We get another god tier for our troubles. You guys left poop in the tent. Thanks for that. How come every time I come back here, you guys hardly have any food? Feed yourselves then. What is wrong with you? We have so much meat to go around and no one's eating it. It's very self-cessed? Okay, never mind then. How foolish of me, clearly. Hold on. You guys just be patient, alright? You guys just wait. Okay. Grab all the meat. And the farms are almost completely empty. What I want to know if there's a character, like if there's a cultist that is nocturnal, like that sinning a guy, but we give him the nocturnal necklace. Does it like reverse him? I can kill you and nobody would bat an eye. Stop being so ominous, please. Because he punched me and took my money, and I'm just like, listen, do you really want to play that game with like? Do you really want to tempt fate? If you want to go there, we can go there, but I'm just gonna warn you right now, like, nobody will miss you. I go back to sleep then. Keep sleeping. Sleep forever. Okay, well, he refuses to sleep. What can I do for them? Interact, sleep. Alright, well, you know what? He's a problem of his own making. Nocturnal. I don't know! Sleep opposite-itis. That one. Perfect. Hey! Behemoth, why are you even sleeping there anyways? Is there no space over here? There's space here. You're just being dramatic. Let's see. So everything's good and taken care of here. Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to kill you? Oh. No worries. I think he took care of that on his own. We do not have enough time to reform you. You are going to die. But let's see. We can work on building up everyone's sin points again. That's something we can do. Hold on. Who should we do? Bozo? Sure. Bed. Flapashu. Flapaflu. Flapaflu. Perfect. The goal right now, we're going to channel all of our sin through that old fart, okay? And then we're gonna explode him. And then he's gonna suffer, and it's gonna be funny. Alright, Sin Collector 3000, time to put you to work! We'll make everyone super drunk, and then we're gonna hold a ritual and then kill you. A, B, Y, A, B, Y, A, B, B, Y, A, B, Y, A, B, B, Y, A, B, Y, B, B, B. Perfect. I mean, you're old anyways, and you're about to die, so I mean, this only works out for us. Perfect. Thank you. And then we'll do one of these, and one of these, and that child's gonna follow me to the ends of the earth. And then we'll get some beer going. Sweet. Yes, what do you want? I agree with that. I spent my childhood in this perfect community, now I devote myself to you. Aww. Not allowed to change your form because you're too ugly. Alright, well, I mean, welcome to the cult, I guess. Here, I have a gift for you. You, can live, for a very long, extended period of time. Yeah. There you go. Grab one of these. I'm begging you to go get some sleep. I can't tell who's what. I don't think it's be waited down. Yes, narrator? Not you, Leshy. Narrator, what do you want? Max level. Congratulations. You finally got it. Grab all of these here. The cultist sounds so, Pikachu adjacent? A little bit, yeah. A little bit. I can hear it. I don't think... Yeah, I'll grab these ones. I'm pretty sure they can't collect the ones that have, like, the purple fertilizer on it. I don't know why. I think because of the whole, like, devotion thing on it. I feel like it's weird, though. If anything, I feel like if a what do you call it? Depends on the cultist. Like, if they were big enough, then it should be allowed. Or like a disciple, I mean. That's the word I was looking for. If they're a disciple. How are you guys starving? I make food for you. I make food for you. I just don't get it. I make so much food all the time. There. Yes. Perfect. And then over here, we'll go ahead and soups on. We need as much sin as possible from everybody. It's fine. Where? Oh, look. Thank you for the Sintha. Thank you. Now, if someone could make some more beer, that'd be great. We have tons to spare. A lot to spare, actually. This would make them ill and cause diarrhea, which would also be pretty good. Tempting. Oh gosh. The voice was adorable. No, not again. We don't need another murder on our hands. Dentrix and Calamar have become friends, broke up a fight. Spearmaster and Dick Small and Netty Jr. have fallen in love. Good for them. I mean, I fell in love with Spearmaster as well. Gosh, there's a lot happening. Sinning time, start sinning all over. We're building up to something great here, okay? It's gonna be great. Just trust me on this. Alright? We do that. Some of that action. Okay, we got... Hey, one more drink, please. There we go. He's gonna finish it up. Perfect, 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 perfect. And then we go dingy, dingy, and then JMT is back. Trying to say for your mission, you bring me some berries. Thank you. Go sleep. There's some golden poop here. I click one of these. Yes. Worm came back with 5 seeds. Thank you. All right, you too. Sleep, and then oh gosh. Well, now some people are befuddled, but you know what? It's probably fine. I could theoretically just send Worm back out, but I do kind of want them to rest. I'm not that... Can you not send drunk people out on quest? I actually didn't know that. Oh, no, you can. You can. You! Neutrino. More like... No. Then no. Ha ha ha! You're also gonna be a weapon to the cause. I'm gonna get so much sin off of these punks. They have no idea. Forgot rewards from JNT. I'm not even sure where he is. I think he's asleep? One of them? Alright, hold on. And that poor baby. No, this is not traumatic. You're just surrounded by a bunch of drunks at all time. It's just life. It's just life. Don't worry about it. Yes, you. You honor me, great leader. I am eternally grateful. There he is. Okay. Poop on the floor. No Sinnoh. Do we have enough beds for everybody? I'm assuming so, since we don't have like a concern about it. Sorry. I'm not trying to bother you guys. Okay, I'll just leave you guys be so you guys can finish that up. Look at this. But you know what? It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Here, because now that everyone's nice and drinked, okay, Monster Frog dies of old age, so there's that. But we go down here, and then we're like, Sinner's Pride. We do one of these numbers. Also, hi, Sandwich. And also, hi, Deftron. Both of you, hello. You're making me think of Silence of the Lambs now. Would you F me? I'd F me hard. I didn't watch it, honestly. I didn't watch that movie. I don't watch a lot of movies. Alright, Sin Collector 3000. Time to fulfill your purpose. Ready? Go! Nice. That guy had a lot of sin. Nice. And the cult's huge. This is always like guarantees 3. Perfect. Will my next run be a nightmare? Probably. Is it worth it? You get 3 sin for doing this. You dedicate a guy, be a sin collector. Lamb, in your greed, you harvest sin, you have damned me. I will return and destroy you! You see, the other guy didn't do that. He just got really sad, and I felt bad. I should have done that. I should have done that to the spy. Oh, crap! We're low on bones! We've been going a little too hard. Okay. Ah. Who wants money? It's fine. We can resolve this issue pretty easily. Once everyone stops being drunk and sleepy, just send them out on quest for bones and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Perfect. Oh. Yes. Why is Calamar blinking? Can you guys stop his headlight ass? They get drunk and just after 1 beer? Weak! Oh gosh. I don't think that'd be much better than them. And I did have them like drinking huge stout glasses, so cut them a little bit of slack. At least a little bit. Alright. We need bones. Oh my gosh, we need bones. Alright, Narender, Mission Team Tango. You go out there and get me bones. Poor Mustard Frog. Where's her corpse? Has anyone seen her corpse? And where's the baby? Did anyone see where the baby went? There's a lot happening. There's a corpse somewhere. There's a baby somewhere. You. So grateful that I spent my childhood in this perfect community. Now I devote myself to you. I'm sure you do. You know what? You can stay looking like that. You can stay looking like that. It's cute. All right. There you go. Get one of those. Then we do one of these, and we go here, and we go here, and it'll give gift, and you can live forever. Perfect. And then, oh, you know what, Deftron, I should put you in this. Do you want to join the cult? And then you and Sandwich, he's very breedable. You guys can have kids if you want. And then we're gonna hide your necklace. There we go. Actually, does anyone know where the other baby is? Oh wait, he's talking. Hey, hold. I need to do something. I want to hide the necklace. I like seeing the bell so I know which ones are children of the cult and which ones are not children of the cult. Mustard. Into the pit you go. Perfect. And then... Prithee, would some of you guys please harvest this bee crops? You know what? It's like 4 cauliflowers. I'll do it myself. Our kids can be called finger sandwiches. You're from the country with the highest beer consumption in the world. These people are weak. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't hold my drinks well either. So I just try to give them the benefit of the doubt. Right, we will feel that, and we'll feel that. Deposit all seeds I've got. There we go. Not gonna restock that poop pile. Not for a little bit. Will, however, regather all of this. I saw that sickness meter go down. What happened? Someone pooped on the floor. I see you. Okay, give me a few seconds. Need to take care of this. No one touch that. I'm going for it. Okay, they're all going to bed. That's fine. That works. This. Perfect. Yes. No! The spiders will steal all of my precious resources! There, I'm stuck! Give me that. And that. And now the babies are full grown. Okay. There we go. Tell you what. Oh gosh. Oh, I got this. I was about to say, I was like, oh, I don't know how to, like... We're low on bones, so I don't know. I was worried for a second. I was like, I don't actually know how to add you to the cult, Deftron. There's always a way. Oh, he's old. Hey, he's 100% off. Score! What a deal! I didn't know you put people on sale over here. Don't eat them all at once. Oh, you know me. I have so many god tiers. I need to gamble a little bit. I need to. Hey, how many missionary necklaces could I possibly get? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I do these. I hand you one of these. Do one of these, and then oh my gosh, I have so many of those. Perfect. Ah, I just want the immortality necklaces. Why can't I like spend triple to get that only and nothing else? No luck. Back for a bit while you eat food. Well, okay, this time I'm being kind of normal. At least I feel like I'm being kind of normal. I'm just gambling away all my tears because I have so many of them. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Oh, gosh. Wow, I have awful luck. I should never gamble. Right. Hold on. So if I do one of these, and then I go back, and then I go over here, and he still doesn't have one. Dang it. Okay, you won't be old. I'll get you a new one. Why are you all sleeping on the floor? Get up! Why is everyone sleeping on the floor? Okay, well, I don't actually care that much. What you guys can do instead is, let me see. Narinder, you don't seem sleepy or busy, which means JNT2, go get me bones. We need bones. We need a lot of bones. And then, Worm, go get me bones. Bone time, both of you, go. Go. Alright. While that's happening, while that is happening, drink more. Drink more, everybody. And you, please spare me. No. Alright. Polyamorous hedonist. Let's see. Death. Run. Oh, sweet. Your name fully fits. Alright. Deftron, wake up! Get over here! Alright, same deal as everybody else. Now with a new shiny form in the snail, don't worry, you'll only be old for a few minutes, and then you'll die, and then I'll resurrect you. But have a gander at all the form options that we have. The ones that are unlocked. Take a gander at it. Let me know which one speaks out to you, sings out to you. For thee, mayhaps a frog? Or a falcon? Mayhaps even a raccoon, or el oso, or el murciélago, or I think this is supposed to be a lobster? I'm actually not sure what that is. Some of these, okay. Have a you want to be the happy snack? Going, yeah, oh yeah, this guy. All right, he only has that one variant, but what color speaks out to you? There's a couple here. Could be white with black or black with white. There's options, but I can't do variations on this one. It's only the one. Boop, 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 boop. Bum, bum. Light blue for life. Light blue. Like this one? Or like this, like, lighter blue? Just double checking. Like the greenish seafoam turquoise or this blue. It also reminds me, I should probably handle that flag at some. That would probably be something. I probably should have done it at a later. Right there, dark mouth. Oh gosh. Okay, this one, right? Okay, and you know what? Hold on. Yeah. You can wear that. Welcome to the cult, buddy. Also, you're old. You will die soon. But we will make you anew and stronger and better once we have bones. We kind of ran out of bones. Sandwich is befuddled. Hope you perish at 3 is befuddled. And so is Spearmaster, who is now puking on the floor. Thanks for that. Not what I meant to do. Yes, yes. Love it, isn't a usurper. Hello, lamb. Hello, hello. Now, keep making more beers. Can I make more? Like, can I make more, like, drinking stations? Oh, no, I can't. Darn it. Okay, we'll tell you what. Alright. Ha! Don't know why I'm yelling. Sorry. Alright. Look at that. Look at that. I actually did a fast transition for once. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? Oopie. Oh. Okay. Okay. I still gotta quit. I still gotta close the lamb on my end. But Okay, that was too loud. Sorry. Okay. Oh gosh. Do I have any major news for you this time around? I think I've already let you guys know, and I've already informed you guys of the status. Oh gosh. So it kind of dawned on me the other day that when it comes to like recording stuff, like Play the Princess is done, In Stars and Time is done, backgrounds and environments are here as well. Huzzah. For Chow, I even dare say. Oh god. So now I gotta do Outer Wilds and Saint. And you know, I can't talk. It dawned on me the other day that we're almost there. There's not much Rain World left to do. I mean, there's still a lot of Rain World left to do. There's the expeditions and the challenges and stuff. So this isn't the end of Rain World, but I do realize that the end is nigh. And that feeling was kind of like sinking in for me the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, this has like doing Rain World has been kind of a cornerstone of the channel for the last 2 years. It's been unreal. And gosh, I don't know. I started thinking about it and I couldn't stop thinking about it. Mods! Alright, hold on. I can't promise I'll do mods. I can't promise that I'll explore the mod scene, at least in great depth. If there's a particular standout mod that everyone really wants me to check out, then I will. Or at least I'll give it a consider. But I don't know. As per the conversation of like this stream, it's another one of those like realizations of like I never really had to encounter that before on my channel, having a long-running series officially come to an end, at least at some point. And the realization is dawning on me. I'm like, yeah, so many of you guys are here. I've met you guys through Rain World, and Rain World will still be a part of my life and this channel, and I could definitely see myself doing replays on stream or just, you know, shooting the shits or doing meta or stuff like that. Like I said, I don't think it'll be the end as in like I'll move on and pretend like Rain World doesn't exist. No, not even close. But it is cool. It's strange and cool to think that we're like also off topic. I forgot that I could do this, and I was supposed to finish coding this in and I kind of forgot. I'm sorry. I will finish it at a later date though. But it does look pretty good, right? I think the color's a bit off. It's supposed to be a bit more blue. You know what? It's fun. And then, you wait long enough, it gets zappy. Yeah. I also realized that my hair underneath does not pull the rest. This model still has some problems. Oh gosh. Oh. Gosh, yeah. So, after In Stars and Time is officially, so up next will be Shantae and the Seven Sirens, which I think will be refreshing. I realize that in retrospect, I've been playing a whole lot of really heavy games lately. A lot of what do you call it? I've been playing a lot of like really heavy philosophical games. I kind of needed to play a Shantae game. I needed to relax. I do love a good philosophical discussion. Maybe not for like 6 months straight. Really does something to your mental. Sometimes you gotta look at hot girls. Dark hair Netty, aka Netty's sister. I mean, kinda, yeah. I have like my hair. My sister's hair is darker than my hair, so yeah. Yeah. You got me there. One of my many cousins who look like me. I'm actually, wait, no. I think I have the lightest colored hair of my family. But of a margin of all of us have relatively dark colored hair, but my hair is the lightest of the dark colored hair. Oh gosh. Anywho, I don't actually have a lot of big news for you guys. I have been slowly but surely updating the server. I might, like I mentioned before, I might go through that patch update idea, or at the very least writing down a list of like changes that I've done over the years. But if you are in the server, please take a look at the Dragon's Horde category. I have finally gotten off my lazy butt and updated the fan art channel now to look a lot more put together, and also in a way that you can see a lot of people's art. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a few. I tried to re-upload all the ones that I could find that were properly credited, but some of them... I don't have nitro, and some of those file sizes are huge. So I'll have to resize them later and size them down. And for the ones that are like recordings and videos, I may have to like figure out how to size down a video as well without cutting the video. So to whom it may concern, to those of you who have made those GIFs and videos that are a little too big in size and art that's a little too big in size, I did not neglect you guys. I did not ignore it. I literally could not download, like I couldn't upload this stuff, but I do have it here. Netty and Netty, like my sister, I've thought about it. I know that, like, again, with like the VTubing scene and stuff like that, but I know it can be pretty popular to get your family in on this, on like the whole thing. I honestly don't know if I could ever do that. First, I need to get in contact, but I don't know. I kind of like that the channel is just a me thing and me alone, and it means a lot to me, and in many, many layers, in more ways than one. I feel like so much of my life I have always had to give and share and, you know, X, Y, and Z, whether because of siblings or whatever. Like when I made the channel, it very much felt like something for me, and there was no external influence. It was my little project, and there's a part of me that, like, mayhaps a bit selfish. I don't know, maybe it's a bit selfish of me, but I feel very finicky about bringing people into the channel, because the channel is like a very much a, it's like, this is my thing, this is my me time. This is my me time where I sit in the bathtub with a glass of wine and, you know, soak for 5 hours, and then I always fall asleep in the tub, and then I wake up and I'm like, because I end up drowning myself by accident. For what it's worth, though, I do have a theoretical idea for what my sister's design would look like. The thought did cross my mind. I don't know if it would be her cup of tea, like my sister's cup of tea, if I did show it to her. And also would mean, like, if she doesn't know about VTubers or me, then I would have to explain to her why I drew that in the first place, and I wasn't just being creepy. There's a lot of layers to it, but the important part is there is a theoretical design. I've thought about maybe cameoing it on the channel at some point. Maybe whenever I do another one of those like story times and like a video, maybe I'll do like a little animatic and she'll be there. So who knows? The K is silent, so it still sounds the same. Oh, true. I mean, the original model, like the OG, like the first model that I kind of like debuted with, quote unquote, did have dark hair. So I kind of wanted a way to like, I wanted a way to both pay homage to the old design of Netty, whilst also, you know, enjoying the new, the higher quality, better art, all that kind of stuff. I started to understand Vroid. I started learning Blender. I got better at doing 3D art. This one, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work the way it probably should be, at the very least. This program is not built for this model. This model used to run on a different application, so it's not gonna work as intended, but it still exists. I'm still here, like the old one. All the versions of the model are still here. So even if it's not even this one, I can still go back to this one as well. They all do sit here on my computer. This is why my computer hates me, because I have all of these open at all given times, and it's hell back here. It's absolutely hell. But all versions of me are still here, and I can flip from them at any point in time. I just find it easier to be this one. I worked hard on this one. I worked on all of them. And I don't know. I'm a bit of a sucker for, you know, I guess, honoring your past, so to speak. Hopefully there are still design elements from older Netty that still pertain to the new ones, and vice versa. So, yeah. But before I make my computer crash, constantly flipping from model to model, how about we wrap things up for today, okay? The next time I see you... Oh gosh, actually, wait, hold on. Wait, whoa! I just realized. Oh, wait, the day that I stream is literally the day before Woolhaven. Well, lucky me. Okay, well, I'm not changing my stream date. I'm not. So, we'll stream on Wednesday. I don't know what we'll stream. There'll be videos. There'll be more streams. And then... yeah? I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. More to come. More to come. The present one is really expressive. Thank you. Thank you. It's pretty complicated trying to get it as expressive as it is, but I also feel like I could definitely do a lot better. But like I said before, this model is like mostly made in I don't know the percentage. A decent chunk of this a decent chunk of this model was made in Vroid Studio, but I later on went into Blender to do a whole lot of fixing up. I would like to someday make the model completely from the ground up so that it is fully in my vision. I like to think / hope that the Vroid model doesn't have that like Vroid look, if that makes sense. I hope that I did a pretty good job. I know that there are still some very clear tales of Vroid isms on this model, and unfortunately that's just not gonna change. But I like to think that I did a fairly good job integrating my personal art style into my brain froze again. What was I saying? Wow, I'm mentally okay. I've been doing that a lot. Anywho, what was I talking about? Maybe a chance to send our streams so that we may help you if you get stuck. That and Voices of the Void. It captures your whimsy well. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wait, that's what I was talking about. Oh my gosh, I would say that I need to get some sleep, but I just woke up, so I don't think it's that. But your model and its personality. I hope I spent a long time between a mirror and like the model. Ideally, the model does move like me IRL, provided of course with like clear limitations and like, you know, IRL compared to art style differences. But the model, to the best of my ability, is synced with me, is comparable to me, and I can only hope that as time goes on, you know, the technology gets better. My skills improve and I get cooler and better tech. Maybe someday I'll have more money. That would be cool. And if I have more money, it means like I would love, both for videos and even for streams, maybe not all the time for streams because it seems like a lot of work, I would love to have 3D modeling. Not 3D modeling, 3D tracking of like full body tracking, I mean. So that like, you know, whether I'm doing like weird whether I'm doing like weird like physical stuff on stream or anything of the sort, or just, you know, for gags and stuff, it'd be really fun to be able to like move around in real time as opposed to sliding myself around all the time. There is tech out there for it. They vary in quality and price and all that kind of stuff. I am so tempted to just like try and figure out how to make it myself. I don't think I'm that smart to figure out how to do 3D tracking on my own, nor do I still wouldn't have the funds anyways, but it's so tempting. It is so very tempting to have like an in-house, like my own 3D tracking software that's like top notch. Ooh, I'm not that smart, but you're making me stay longer than I intended to. I do feel like Moon sometimes, thank you for asking. And this is where the stream ends. Thank you to the people who came, to the lurkers, to the people dipping in and out, all of you, thank you. Have a great rest of your gosh dang time zone. Goodbye!